Oh my God, that is the wrong version. Oh my God, that is the wrong fucking. No, try again. Try that again. Try it again, damn it. YouTube. There we go.
Don't stop, we're in luck now. Don't stop, there's so much to be found. We can't find paradise. All we have to do is go, free your soul. Mysteries abound, made of a deep energy. Flows all around, but I will go fearless and free. I'll give you strength, you give me love, that's how we live. My courage won't fade. If you're with me, my enemies will never win. We will fight for love and glory. We will live to tell the story. There is nothing we can't live through. Nothing ever dies. We will rise again. Don't stop, we're in luck now. Don't stop, keep your spirit proud. And ride upon the wind. All we have to do is go. Don't stop, we're in luck now. Don't stop, there's so much to be found. We can't find paradise. All we have to do is go, free your soul. Dragon soul.
Now wait a minute. Why did I just see? Why on Twitch? Why specifically on Twitch? Hot take: a little teeth is sometimes. Why? This is why. I can't have like a normal five fucking minutes. I can't have one normal set of 5 minutes. It always got to be something. It always got to be like this weird kink play Sonic Heroes music. No, the stream has started. But it is February. And come Friday next week, I'll be playing Reanimal. And I got to fucking decide. I got to decide to myself. If I'm going to do like that little midnight play, or if I'm just gonna wait the next day. Why are you talking about teeth? Listen, first of all, I have a horn dog on. See, the YouTube chat is often like retarded. The Twitch chat is often horny. And while you're being slow, I got horniness happening over here on Twitch. You know? That's the problem with it. It's the beauty of multi-streaming. It's when you see and have to hear all these great things at every given point in time. You know? Twitch chat be horny because, yeah, that's about right. That's about right. You know what? I'm screenshotting that. I'm about to send that to Skelly. Just so Skelly knows that this is all their fault. This is all their fault. Let me go to Discord real quick. There you go, Skelly name. I sent Skelly like softcore Pokemon porn. And you're going to hear that and roll your fucking eyes and be like, softcore what? And I need to stress that this was in the actual fucking show. Or like one of these newer Pokemon like stuck a gooey hand up another Pokemon. Now, do I know the lore of these characters? Absolutely not. Do I know like the accuracy of all these characters? Absolutely not. But when I saw it, I was greatly offended. And you know what? I'm going to show it to you. Don't know how much copyright is going to bend me over on this one. But if we look, if we just take a look. All right, you feed one. Okay, cool. And then what the hell is happening? What the hell just happened now? What was that? What actually might have been that? Like what I don't even know those Pokemon. Also, jump scare. But the odd body bitch has arrived and has finally decided to work on that really bushed body. The past year, I have made it a point to focus on mobility, as I'm generally the most inflexible person ever. I hate stretching to the point I'd rather do a marathon training than stretch for 15 minutes. Anyways, I'm hoping to hit splits sometime this year. According to ChatGPT, we using ChatGPT. We using ChatGPT to work out. Are we using ChatGPT to work out? What are your thoughts on the new Epstein files? Boy, don't I look like a fool for saying for months that you're not gonna get anything out of that? And like for the entirety of a weekend, y'all got a lot of shit. And you know what? I'm happy to be wrong about that one. I'm happy to be wrong about that one. Like, oh, y'all got some new shit. Apparently, all of us who were on Xbox 360, at least in 2013, have a percent, whether it be small or big, percentage of a chance of getting cursed out by Jeffrey Epstein. Apparently, Elon was trying his best to get on the island, but since he couldn't be invited, now he wants everybody prosecuted. Who that Indian dude? This sounds so bad. But there was an Indian dude who they say like perjured himself. What's his name? What y'all know who it is? The Indian dude. Yeah, Kash Patel, him. They say he perjured himself because they ain't have nothing in the, like didn't he say like they had nothing in the fucking Epstein list? Boy, what a lie. So much shit. Apparently a girl is dead that nobody ever knew about. Oh, okay. So since I was wrong about the Epstein list and how much you wouldn't get any information, I can take the L on that one. I can enjoy the L on that one. Now the real question is anybody gonna go to jail? Because if the answer is no, then we all wasted our time. Like somebody. And they say Trump name all over that bitch, and it's like, hey, didn't we know that already? I saw a fucking video. I'd be so mad when I tell y'all I saw a video and then I know I won't be able to find it again because it wasn't anything I searched. It was literally the algorithm. This motherfucker was like, why are y'all so focused on what these billionaires are doing? She didn't say that, but it was to that effect of dismissing all the information that came out over the weekend. It's like, bro, if you see this and you try to dismiss it, that just let me know you're a pedophile. That just let me know. That just let me know that you 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 let me know. It lets me know. It lets me know. It lets me know. It's like you can't. Yeah, you see. This is the sick part about conservatives to me is that all 2024. It was hyped up. We could finally get going on the Epstein list. We could finally get going on this. And then in 2025, these motherfuckers dangled the carrot in front of y'all for so long, y'all transformed from, we could get the information on the Epstein list. Does it really matter about the Epstein list? It was a Democrat hoax. I ain't never seen a Democratic hoax perpetuated by nothing but conservatives. Like dead ass. I ain't never seen a Democratic hoax perpetuated by nothing but conservatives. I ain't never. Then I saw one video of like Epstein following a kid around, but the kid was blacked out. I was like, ugh. It kind of is uneasy. It kind of is uneasy. And now you got motherfuckers because they read a passage from the article on 4chan. Jeffrey Epstein's still alive, and it's like, oh, okay, sure, yeah, sure. If that's the line of logic we're going down, fine. If that's how we're going to sashay it, fine. But Cash Patel, he said some shit like this.
No credible information. None. If there were, I would bring the case yesterday that he
It seems like you should have brought a case yesterday.
trafficked to other individuals. And the information we have, again, is limited.
So the answer is no one
For the information that we have
in the files.
in the case file,
Okay.
is no credible.
He perjured himself. And honestly, who's that other? Who the other motherfucker is? Who? It was another one. It was one of them. We gotta fucking get this shit. We gotta get this Epstein shit. Fuck, I don't know these people's names. Jesus Christ. Why I needs? Damn Bongino. He was another one that fucking, we gotta do something about this Epstein. It's sick. You gotta do something about this Epstein list. Oh my God, we gotta do something about this Epstein list. Like, apparently this motherfucker was emailed about redacting shit. It's like, how in the fuck do I trust a group of people who looked everybody in the face and was like, we will do this for you, the American people. We will do this for you, the American people. We're going to do this for you. And then they wasted everybody's time. They wasted everybody's care towards this shit, and it got us nowhere. But if there's a silver lining, it's the fact that the shit's out, and apparently there's still more shit. Weren't they legally told to release everything in December? We're in February. The fuck might be taking y'all so long? The fuck actually might be taking you motherfuckers so long to get this shit done. It ain't that deep. It ain't that impossible. Worse than Pam Bondi? I would argue not, because Pam Bondi is still there. And Pam Bondi is doing her best to hang on to it by a thin line. At this rate, you know damn well the real bad shit's been in the shredder for 3 weeks. It's a sick part. But Minnesota, listen. I'm gonna be blunt. I'm gonna be so blunt. I'm gonna be so blunt. Like that Minnesota shit. Like, as the days go by, it becomes less of a fucking topic. It literally becomes less of a fucking topic. Like, they killed 2 people. All right, there was outrage about that, but now they dangling more carrots in front of y'all face to get y'all away from that shit, to get y'all to not talk about the shit. And I'm sorry, but it actually is dying off. I know people want it to continuously be a thing that's talked about, but it won't be. That was last week, right? Now, do I think it's over? No. Do I think people will just stop caring about it? No. But the attention towards it that swelled everybody for an entire month, it won't last another one. Especially, it's black people's month now. Step aside. But I want to, before we get to the meat, because we're going to be here for a while. We, as in both YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. I know I said both, but all of us, we're going to be here for a while. And I just want to explain something very clear. It's that sometimes some people will fit a demographic. Some people will fit a demographic, but completely miss the point. And because I am someone who has to fucking suffer because his Twitter algorithm is worse than his TikTok algorithm, you have to suffer as well. So, without any ados being furthered, damn you, hit play. Now, oh my God. If nobody can figure this out, having a "Don't Tread on Me" flag while making a rap praising the government is it's I don't know about this one. I don't know. I don't know how you could, do one with the other in the background. That's kind of.
United we stand, divided we fall. I'ma ride for mine, I'ma stand tall. We going to war right now, let's go. I stick to the script.
And I thought your people hated rap.
I live by the code. Watch out for the enemy, they fake and they lie. Find where they stay, I'ma set it on fire. Never back down, keep your head up high. I represent for the stars and the stripes. Red, white, and blue, salute to the flag. I'ma go hard till I'm in a body bag. USA, we don't play. If you go against us, we gon' put you in the grave. Red, white, and blue. I rap for the red, white, and blue.
I might be so. You know what? Call me a racist, but I don't think he fits in this demographic. Something about looks like one of those MS-13ers. He looks like one of those MS-13ers. What? I don't get it. I don't know.
The eagle flying, real patriots, never die. I got your six when the lights turn black. When the wolves close in, Forgiato got your back. I bleed for the red, I cry for the white. I back the blue and the stars and the stripes. And the stars and the stripes. And the stars and the stripes. And the stars.
I've said this before. I have no problem saying it again. Sometimes I think everybody just has. I think everybody's just too quick to just say Donald Trump's name in criticizing him and in praising him. And honestly, and you might disagree, I tend to think the praise is weirder than the fucking hate. Wearing like a Trump shirt, that's fine. A Trump shirt is fine. You want to say like the catchphrase, fine. I ain't got no problem with that. You want to go to his rallies or watch his videos and you like react to his videos and say it's good. Yeah, you know what? Fine. You know what? Fine. The hat, fine. Whatever. I don't really care. You can't possibly get mad if somebody sees a motherfucker wearing a Trump chain and saying, all right, now we're taking it to a weird level. Oh, but what about whatever your what about him is? I guarantee you I'll probably agree because whatever you say is probably weird. But the problem with many people on all political spectrums is that you are perfectly comfortable and fine with the criticism geared towards your opposition. But when that same criticism is layered towards what you support, that's when you get a little pissy. For example, I ain't gonna bring it up. It's too much. Hey, you're bad. You look like a dumb fuck wearing all that merch, but look at me. I'm so decked out. Also, what is American about looking like a rapper? I could have sworn there were conservatives, with the exception of the one guy who's no longer on this earth, who's a Nicki Minaj fan. I thought rap was below the. I thought rap was below the totem pole for the upstanding American citizen. Excuse me. This officer is handing you deportation papers, and you are. I'm sorry. And just imagine this the stupid concept for the music video. There's usually a story to be told in a music video. What is the story here? All he doing is passing a fucking folder back and forth, and he's shaking his head no. Oh, fuck that. America. Like, actually, it's a great representation of how slow an American is when it comes to a criminal act. A fucking cop who knows the law giving you evidence that you broke the law, and you just toss the paper back like, fuck you, I'm an American. That don't excuse nothing, dumbass. They keep tossing. What is this gimmick with this?
People ask why my music's so angry.
No, thank you. Never mind. No, thank you. I have one more thing to show y'all. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. There's so much. There's not much I can tolerate. There's not much I can tolerate in this world. And one of those things I will not tolerate is a white man. I'm an American. I'm American. Like, absolutely not. Absolutely the fuck not. Now, where is the one more thing I gotta show you, and then we could get started. Then we could get started. It's from, ironically, and if you know about this, don't spoil it. Sit there and shut up. It's from the newest Jubilee video. And in the newest Jubilee video, there is a certain cameo. Good Lord, I have to find it. Good Lord, where is it? I need it in this video. I need it in this video. Because without it, I'll hype myself up and it'll look bad. No, I needs it. Come on. Don't do it to me, Jubilee. You've pretended like you have all the credible information. You've pretended for so long. Oh my God, these are some ugly ass people. These times are truly a spectacle because we are witnessing two sides flip on a dime. Conservatives are praising the government and the progressives suddenly like guns. I can't let you get away with that one. I can't let you get away with the second part of that because it isn't. It gets dumbed down to a point, and I despise when it's dumbed down to a point where people just repeat it. It's not that progressives like guns now. You've been tricked into thinking because of videos that went viral that every single progressive hates guns. That's just not true. It's a verifiable fucking lie. And the problem around that lie is how much it carries in different subject matters. Somebody who's a card-carrying American citizen who has that right to walk around with a gun gets popped, and motherfuckers are suddenly like, wait a minute. I thought you all hated guns. No, it's not really a weird or spectacle or truly a spectacle to be around. It's literally just, oh, well, glad to see that there's a layer of fucking consistency here that might exist. Oh God, I found it. Okay. This is the new Jubilee video. This is Isaiah Martin, a would-be or soon-to-be politician, maybe. I don't know the proper way to describe him. He does the thing where he live debates a bunch of conservatives and makes them look slow because some of them are not informed. I want you to pay close attention. At this point, should I bother continuing my college education? What's really going to be out there for me after all of this? You depressing fuck. You allow the moments in time to get you to think that you're doomed. You are not doomed. 95% of the shit you hear about on your phone doesn't even affect you. Continue reaching your heights that require you to have a college degree in order to get there. Don't you let the world trick you into giving up, you fuck. If you do that, then you'll probably be like one of the two men that are on the screen, or three if you count him in the back. But we're not counting him. I just want you to listen, and then I want you all to see for yourself who he's talking to.
It's unbelievably. I mean, you're.
I didn't think it would cut that fast. Who in the blue fuck let Deaf Noodles trick himself into thinking he could be a politician, put on a suit? I don't even think he's from America. Wait a minute. Who? What? Who? Huh? I can't for the life of me that the guy who used to go around doing videos about social media news wearing cat ears is now all of a sudden he's now all of a sudden the politician of a lifetime. That can't be him. It is him. It is him. It's literally him. I need old Deaf News. These are not his oldest. Oh my fuck, baby.
Singers most.
This is 6 years ago. How the mighty have fallen. Literally. What happened? What, like, how you get chewed out by online personalities and then turn into a politician? You spent all this time. You spent all this time doing this. Talking about YouTube celebrity drama news. Jubilee distorted my surround debate. Oh no. At least he looks better.
Singers.
Okay, I can work with you on that. I can work with you on that one. It's like an eh with a It's like an eh and then a and then yeah, and then yeah. It's like this one gets caught with child porn and this one gets caught with child porn quicker. It's like, is there really much of a difference in the looks category? But you know what? I'm intrigued. I'm too intrigued. And I said we're going to be here for a while.
Hi, folks. Welcome back.
Shut up. I now want to see what you said in this entirety. I now want to see what you said in its entirety. But because Jubilee sucks, we're going to have to do this a different way. We're going to have to just shrink that down just a little bit. Put that over there. Put it down over there, and, you know, have a little me dancing. And then as we come through, we could just, you know, hit play.
Pause.
I need to speed run through this, though, because I'm not really here. I'm not necessarily here for this, but I'm intrigued enough to let it fly.
Pause. Thank you.
I feel like he did that specifically because it's a YouTuber. Like that part where they just fucking DBD hanging up. Hey! Games exist for me to play.
All right.
I chose Dennis for the final debate because he's running for the United States Congress, so let's see if he's prepared.
All right.
Wait. This motherfucker is running for Congress? What? Wait. Who let this one? What the fuck? Who allowed this into my country?
My surrounding claim is that Democrats hate America. Prove me wrong.
Prove you wrong.
Yeah.
That's a very subjective opinion.
No, it's very
What is-
objective.
What is the point that you're trying to make?
It's
Why do you think
unbelievably. I mean, we're in
Democrats hate
California right now. We're in Los Angeles. It's a state that's been run for over 60 years by a Democrat supermajority. We've had Democrat governors for a plurality of almost 60 years as well. The last 12, it was Jerry Brown Jr., and now we have Gavin Newsom for 2 terms. And the state, not only are we running a historic deficit, but we just spent, as somebody mentioned here earlier, $25 billion in 5 years to solve the homelessness crisis. And that money just evaporated. It went all to NGOs, Gavin Newsom's cronies, and there's no accountability. There's no interest in there being any sort of accountability. So much so that LA County itself has spent over $1 billion to fix homelessness. Our current comptroller, Kevin Mejia, tried to do an audit, and the mayor, Karen Bass, communist, Karen Bass, yes, she's a communist, look it up.
Okay, so what?
Bass told The Atlantic in 2020 that she went to Cuba multiple times as a member of the Venceremos Brigade, a U.S.-based group of communist sympathizers. The group says on its website that it was formed with the aid of the Communist Party, among
Trained by
others.
Fidel Castro.
What is this whole argument about Democrats?
The whole thing is that it's about centralized power. They're all communists, Marxists.
I guess you either die successful or live long enough to see yourself become a political grifter. How come nobody can just talk about shit? Why is it this? America's dead because of this group. America's dead because of all institutions being in power for so long, spending their dedicated time fucking over the American populace. It is a verifiable fucking claim that you could start from year 1 to now to prove. I ain't gonna say year 1. Let's start with, what's that thing called? The Declaration of Independence. All the shit with the amendments on it. Sure. Start with that. And then come to the 2026.
You're part of this.
every
You're part
Democrat
of this infrastructure. Let me finish
and a
my point.
Marxist? Is
Let me
that what
finish.
you believe?
Yes, that's exactly what I just stated.
So Joe
let me
Manchin is
just
a communist?
Let me just finish my point.
John Fetterman is a Marxist?
Let me finish my point. Well, he's associating himself with that. Yes,
So I guess not all
your
Democrats
party's
are
being
Marxists.
eaten from within by the Democrat Socialists of America. That's how you get Zoran Mamdani out of New York.
Yeah,
That's part of their goal.
yeah,
They're saying it
so
literally.
you just described a party that has diversity of thought. That's kind of how.
That's not
things work
diversity
for
of thought.
That's
Absolutely
what happens,
not.
That's what
It
happens
is
when you're not.
absolutely
That's what
not.
happens when you're not in a brainless cult like
So,
MAGA,
I'm just
right?
gonna tell you this.
So you've got
That's
for example,
unbelievable levels
a
of
party
gaslighting.
in the
You brought up
Democratic
John-
Party is one that has folks like Joe Manchin and Zoran Mamdani. It's people with
That's
a
absolutely
wide
not.
array of a political
You're
spectrum.
being
So
extremely
once again,
disingenuous right now.
I just want to
You're
know
being
from you, what is it that you're trying to say about Democrats that hate America? You're
So
saying
let me
that half
finish.
of America hates this
Let me
country.
finish. Let me do my point. Okay, you brought up Joe Manchin and you brought up John Fetterman. 2 people that every time, John Fetterman specifically, he actually is a middle of the road guy. Every
So he's
time,
not
no, let me
America?
finish my point. Okay, every time he sides with common sense policy that is coming
So
from
he
the.
doesn't
Let me
hate
finish my
America.
point, dude. Every time he sides with common sense
That didn't work
policy.
out well for you.
Let me finish my point, bro. You're gonna let me.
You're
You're gonna just
really
keep.
flustered, aren't you?
I'm not flustered.
I can see it over your eyes.
I'm not. Oh,
Remember that one?
now he's trying to play back what I did a
Remember
minute
that
ago.
one? Remember that one?
Yes, I do remember that one.
Look how the tables have turned.
Oh my
haven't
God,
they?
dude, you're being so petty. Just let me finish my point, okay?
Okay.
You brought up Joe Manchin and John Fetterman, okay? Every time they side with common sense policy from Republicans, what happens? They get eaten alive by their own side. You watch Hassan Piker, you watch anybody on the left. They will eat them alive for siding with common sense. Things that people.
We could talk about motherfuckers eating each other alive. And that tends to happen on that left side. But am I not noticing that there are people, as of this past weekend, over this Epstein shit, being like, I'm done with my support of Donald Trump. I'm done with my support of MAGA. Weren't y'all all picking sides like 2 months ago because Candace Owens got y'all to believe that you should hate a guy's company that got Trump elected? Or helped get Trump elected with like the younger votes? What? Don't y'all think? Don't we think that some shit is just a little bit out there?
In Pennsylvania and their states won, not the Democrat orthodoxy. Okay, your party hates America. You look at Ilhan Omar. She got
I just
let me
want to
finish.
make sure this
Ilhan
is
Omar
clear.
got into Congress. Look this up.
You're
With a
saying
negative
that
net worth
our
of $45,000.
party
She's worth over
hates
$60 million. Explain that to me right
because
now.
of the fact that there are people with a wide array of. And by the way, I just want to make sure this
It is not.
I am not
consensus.
in the Joe
You're gaslighting.
Manchin,
You're gaslighting.
John Fetterman era.
You're
of the
gaslighting.
Democrat. That's not where I stand personally. I am a Barack Obama style Democrat. But ultimately, of course, right? I think he was a really good president. But at the,
Really?
but at
So
the end of the day,
you support the
I
one president?
Don't
You wait, no.
understand
I want to take it
what
back.
this
No, hold
point
on
that
one
you're
second.
trying to make.
Hold on one second. So
Democrats
you think
hate America.
you think Barack Obama was the greatest president when he unilaterally called the most amount of drone strikes abroad and killed the most innocent civilians in the history of the United States presidency?
I don't agree with that. But
You don't agree with that?
I don't agree with that, and that's exactly what I just said. Is that people?
But you
have
just said he was the
diversity
greatest
of thought.
president.
Excuse me.
No, diversity of thought is killing innocent civilians.
I hate to break it.
What?
To you.
How is that diversity of thought?
I hate to break it to you, but Donald Trump also had an increase of drone strikes more than what was happening under Barack Obama. So you might want to go check your numbers. Because
According to Rutgers, Obama authorized more than 500 drone operations over his 2 terms in office. In terms of increase, this was multiple times higher than under George W. Bush, since the technology wasn't prevalent during his term.
that's the marking
Guess
of
what?
whether or not someone is a good president. Your guy
Guess what?
literally went and had more drone strikes.
Guess what?
And I bet you're still going to
I'm
go.
not-
to
The Bureau of Investigation, can't read. The Bureau of Investigative Journalism lists 2,243 drone strikes in Trump's first 2 years in office. The Bureau counted 1,878 in Obama's 8 years. So in 2 years, this motherfucker dwarfed Yeah, so... By the way, happy Black History. Oh, yes. All the reparations go to me this month. But in 2 years, this was... Wait a minute. So for years, these motherfuckers was going around saying Obama did the most drone strikes, casually ignoring, or not even looking up, that Trump dwarfed this motherfucker's numbers in 2 years? What a skill.
Mar-a-Lago and beg for his support, aren't you?
I didn't just sit here and say that Barack Obama is the greatest president in history.
But Donald Trump had more drone
knowing that he
strikes.
killed more civilians.
But Donald Trump had more drone strikes, but you still think he's a good president, right?
I didn't say that I approve of drone strikes. I'm calling
So
out
it's
drone
almost
strikes.
like if you disagree with something,
I am
you can still support the politician overall. That's kind of how that
I'm
works.
literally calling out drone strikes. Do you understand how your cognitive
So
dissonance is working?
you're trying to say that because I support Barack Obama and I disagree with drone strikes, that all of a sudden that's some type of failure in my reasoning, while you literally support Donald Trump, who had more drone strikes, and you still support. You literally came dressed like him today. You're wearing the pin, you're wearing the tie, you're wearing everything. You came just like him.
Hold on 1 second. Wait. I just want to make a point here. He has a problem with somebody wearing the American flag. Pure Democrat. You hate America. You just made my point for me. Thank you so much.
But I said that you're dressed like Donald
Can you really shake my hand? Can you really shake my hand?
But I said that you're dressed like Donald Trump.
Oh my God, civility is done.
You came dressed like another. What are you talking about?
You have a problem with me, with the way I'm dressed. I'm wearing the American flag. I'm wearing American colors, red, white, and blue.
Because the
You
point
just said
that
you
I
have a
just
problem.
made-
You made my point for me, bro.
I said that?
Yeah, you
what
did.
I said was that you're
Bro,
trying to say.
I could have sworn. Isn't Def Noodles from Venezuela? Like, I swear, isn't he from Venezuela? When did he become an American? Who allowed this? Where is his gold card? Where is his gold card? I do not approve of this whatsoever.
Because I support Barack Obama, that has to mean that I support everything that he did. You support
You're
Donald
splitting
Trump.
hairs, bro.
You literally, this is your argument.
You're turned. Look,
You literally support a man that had more drone strikes.
I specifically called out drone strikes. You think that means that I support any president doing it?
Donald Trump, and you literally.
You think you're literally having to put words into my mouth so you can exonerate yourself of a point that I made because you can't respond to it.
Your own argument.
No, you called Barack Obama the greatest president that ever was, and I said,
say that?
do you endorse
I
his
said that
drone
he was a great
strikes? Yes, you
president.
did.
I said he was a great president.
So you think killing civilians makes somebody a great president?
So do you think Donald Trump was a great president?
I think he's doing a pretty good job compared
He's
to
You
from
think a pretty
Jersey?
good president is
Yeah.
someone who had more drone strikes than Barack Obama?
I don't endorse drone strikes. No, I don't.
So it's almost like that's a wash then.
We're stuck in the same
Well,
point.
what's
We're
the
going
point
around.
you're
I feel like we're going around in circles. Let's just take it back for a second.
Because it didn't work out for you.
So
That's kind of how that went.
Yeah, you can frame it however you want, but that's not actually what
I don't think libs of
I think the
TikTok
people
like this one.
I think the people at home can see a lot better that you hate America and that you really
haven't
proved my
proved
point for me. You literally said you have a problem with me wearing this suit.
you're dressed
where I
like
have,
Trump.
yeah, exactly. Anyway, we're going back in circles. I'm trying to move the conversation forward. It's got nothing to do. I could argue about this for my whole life, but I think the good people at home would rather see something different.
Yeah, I'd pivot too if I were you. It's not working out well for you.
You can say whatever you want to save your ego. Here's the thing, okay? Prove to me that you don't hate America. I gave you a bunch of data. Show one piece of policy from Democrats that's been
You
good.
didn't wait. You didn't give any data. You just said, "Hey, this motherfucker's in office. This motherfucker's in office." You referenced California. What's happening, Chicky? You know that man. You know Def Noodle. You don't know him personally, but you know about Def Noodles. This motherfucker's apparently running for U.S. Congress in my country. Listen. I get that Donald Trump inspired a lot of people. I get it. Like, I get it. But oh my, have you seen the clips of Valentina Gomez, same Don Lemon? Wait, I think I know what you're talking about. Wait. All right, we gonna finish this. We gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna tell you about that. Don't say nothing. Shh. Don't say nothing.
For the working class.
You asked me to prove whether or not I love America. I love America.
No. That's not what I asked you.
That's why.
That is not what I asked you.
wanted me to prove
I asked for
I love
one
this
piece of
country.
policy.
My
One piece of
grandparents-
policy.
my grandparents
One piece of
worked there.
policy.
No, you didn't. You asked him to prove that he loves America. I mean, all you got to do at that point is say you love America, and that should really be the end of it.
It's our lives.
Look, the Democrat Party, the Democrat Party is one of the most dishonest, self-serving parties in the history of this country. Well, it's been like this forever. Okay, Ilhan Omar got into office. Okay, so defend Ilhan Omar. She got into office with a negative net worth of 45,000.
Omar's financial disclosures from August 13th, 2020 showed that she had negative net worth due to student loans, which would put negative 45,000 in that range. Open Secrets lists the same figure for the prior year.
She's worth $6 million now.
I'm not here to talk about
AOC just went on a Stop the Oligarchy tour,
wait a second.
spent $50,000 on luxury hotels and Bad Bunny concerts. How is that loving America?
Wait a second. I just want to make sure that something's clear.
No, just explain that to me. No, now you're trying to pivot. Now you're trying to pivot.
I just want to make sure this is right. You're trying to say that someone increasing their net worth
In
is
Congress,
about
yeah.
in government per se is indicative of someone who doesn't care about America, right?
I think enriching yourself on the backs of Americans when you're there to serve is inherently dishonest, corrupt, and it is anti-American.
You think so?
Yeah.
How much has Donald Trump's net worth increased since he's been the president?
I know that he
seen this
spent
guy
for a
was
fact
doing-
over $600 million
Nobody!
in wrongful lawsuits that were brought by
How
Letitia
much
James
has
and
his
all of
net
these
worth
crazy
increased?
Democrats in the judicial.
How much?
How much what?
How much has his net worth increased?
All
since
right,
he's
wait
been
a minute.
president?
All right, Chicky. You know of the noodles of the deaf, so you could be the one who helps us out with this. You could be the one that helps us out with this. You're the more astute of all of us with the deaf noodles. So
Singer is
help us
most
decide. Shut up. Help us decide. What am I helping? You just gotta help us figure something out. We just gotta map a little something out. If we can map a little something out, I feel like we could be all right. Just for the moment, is this deaf noodles, like which one is better? This one, hold on, or that one? This one or that one? One who looks like it could be easily discovered that he has child porn, or this one who could also be discovered for having child porn? Like neither option's really gonna make you, or supposed to make you feel better about yourself. They're both fake, but which one, gun to your head, would you pick? He looked like Pee Wee Herman. What just blatant disrespect towards the Herman man. What just blatant disregard towards Mr. Pee Wee. So sad. So sad. So sad. So sad. So sad. Just so sad. Just so sad. Poor little Pee Wee. Poor little Pee Wee.
Spent $600 million. You also had to spend $600 million
off the presidency.
on these lawsuits that you guys, these frivolous lawsuits that you guys are bringing up.
has made more money off the
He's been an
presidency
independent businessman
than
his
Donald
entire
Trump.
life. He
He's
still
made
owns
more-
golf courses. His
no
son
one has
Eric.
made more than
His
him.
son Eric still
So
runs
if
the
your
golf
own,
courses.
so if your own logic is that
Any
making
other
money in
black
public
folk
office is
wanna
indicative of
engage
someone
in
who hates
black
America,
folk
I would say the guy who's made more than anybody else in the history of America probably hates
I don't think
America.
Chris Hansen can send them both to
That's not how
jail.
that works, did it?
This is an absolutely false
That didn't
equivalence.
work out well for you.
This is a false equivalence.
And your campaign is going to be struggling after
Oh
that.
yeah, I'm sure I'm going to be fine. Okay. Do you have a problem with Congress people enriching themselves off of insider trading?
I believe that we should ban insider trading 100%, and I support John Ossoff.
So are you going to call out- are you going to call out the people in your party?
Here's the situation. You just made an argument that making money in public office is something that is inherently indicative of someone who hates America. You're literally cheerleading and dressing like the man who's made more money off the presidency than anybody else in history, and you don't want to call that out. Partially because he went and
That's
created
not
a
because
crypto
what you're
coin.
saying- what you're
Partially
saying
because he
is
created a crypto coin that he literally used taxpayer dollars to go meet with people as a result of those things. The crypto coin that he created.
What you're
Yes, he did. Like, if you gonna get mad, if you gonna get pissy at one politician doing it, but you ain't got to smoke for another politician who's doing it too. Trump made a crypto coin, and motherfuckers seemingly don't want to address that.
saying.
You don't want to talk
It's
about that, do you?
To begin with.
The crypto
Because
coin?
These are all, bro.
Do we know
he
who's
was a
invested in his
businessman.
crypto coin?
He was a businessman to begin with.
Let me ask you this. Do we know who's investing in Trump's crypto coin?
Lay it on me.
Do we know?
Well, lay it on me.
Do we know for sure?
Why are you bringing this up if you don't know?
Because the point is that he is literally making money, billions of dollars, off of a crypto coin that he literally is pushing, that we have no transparency on whatsoever. If that's not shady, I don't know what is. You have him literally spending our taxpayer dollars to go meet with his crypto donors. And that doesn't sound like something that's inherently corrupt to you.
Who are the investors? What's the
And
who created the meme coin?
literally
Give
one
me
of
all
the
the
people,
information around
and
it.
here's what's funny about this. Literally one of the people that he literally went and has done favors for in office are investors to his meme coin. It's so laughable to me that you guys can't even say.
Name
How
them.
about
Why
this?
don't you name them
How-
specifically?
How about
name
this?
one person.
How about, I don't know his name directly.
Exactly. Boom.
I don't know.
Thank you. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, dude. You're just making shit up.
Because I can't give you the name. You didn't even know.
Yeah,
You didn't
I'm
even know
not
that Trump
sitting here
increased
and
drone
sit-
strikes. What are you talking about?
I'm not
You literally
sitting
have done
here-
this entire time.
I'm not sitting here and talking about stuff that I don't know. You sit here, you cite all this stuff. You can't have a piece of data to back anything up. Thank God you're not in Congress, dude.
Wait. You just tried to make a claim that Obama did more drone strikes. You don't know what you're talking about.
Won't be either. So
Oh, yeah?
congratulations. I guess we'll both be sitting right there
You
together.
better
right?
not bet against me, bro.
Okay.
You
Who-
better not
who
bet
are you running
against
against?
me. Who do you think I'm running
I don't
against?
know. Who are you running against?
Guess.
Who?
I'm taking Adam Schiff's old seat.
Ha!
Yeah.
Good luck with that. You know what? The last time I checked, Proposition 50 just passed, and Gavin Newsom just drew all of
Oh, so he
Republicans straight out of
supports
office.
authoritarian gerrymandering. Folks.
You know what?
He
Because-
supports it.
and
Wow.
Here's
there
why.
you go.
Here's why.
Hates America.
Here's why. Here's what it is. It was
You
the
hate
Republicans.
democracy.
Here's why.
You hate our constitutional
Let me
republic.
answer.
That's why you want to
Here's
redraw the
what it
map
is.
so it benefits you.
Here's what it is. The Republicans in Texas redrew the state of Texas to take 5 seats.
And why did that happen again?
And you thought,
You know
that
Joe
Democrats
Biden-
were going to just sit around and do nothing.
Yes, Texas did. Texas did legally fuck the books so that they could gerrymander.
So what happened? We drew the Republicans straight out of office.
How about you just look at what happened?
And by the way,
you're from Texas.
let me ask you this.
No, let me ask you this.
Will you support
because
Kevin?
you've got an absolutely false
Will
point
you
right now.
support Kevin
We're just gonna
Kiley?
talk over each
Will
other.
you support
This
Kevin
is
Kiley?
great.
Will you support Kevin Kiley's bill to ban partisan gerrymandering all across this country?
Before we get to that,
will you
of course,
support Kevin Kiley's bill?
yes, I will support it.
Then why did the
But-
Republicans in Congress? Why don't they?
Well,
support
let me ask you a simple question. You're from
Why did they
Texas.
not vote for
Let
the
me ask you a
People
simple
Act?
question.
Why did they not
Let me
vote
ask
for
you a
the
simple
People Act to
question.
ban partisan gerrymandering?
Are you gonna let me ask you the question? Or are you gonna filibuster?
What do you
Let me
want?
ask you a simple question. Okay. So, do you know about Joe Biden versus Galveston, Texas?
No.
You don't know about that lawsuit?
No.
The lawsuit that triggered the gerrymandering in Texas. That was brought on by Joe Biden. The gerrymandering. So, Galveston, Texas tried to redraw the districts. They tried to draw minority coalition districts.
For what?
They were sued.
For what? Congressional seats or what?
They were redrawing those districts back when Joe Biden was president.
What district?
Joe Biden, they were redrawing districts in Galveston, Texas.
What district?
I don't know specifically. This
now
is
you
this,
don't know. You're
Bro,
talking about a lawsuit you don't
this
know
is
now?
your state. You should know. You don't even know what I'm trying to explain to you, and you're trying to nitpick details. I'm explaining to you the decision and how we got
I
to
know
this point.
exactly what you're talking about.
You just said you don't know.
I tricked you. How about that?
Oh, great. Wow, so you're a liar. That's great. Wow,
You
truly.
think-
The kind of politician we don't need in Washington.
Pause. We're out of time. We're out of time. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I think that he was definitely looking for a clip, but it didn't work out for him. The idea that Democrats hate America is one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. And I think that ultimately what people saw was somebody that does not have any consistency in their argument, folks that are more concerned with being on the next...
I've never heard of this noodles guy before, but look, I'll tell you. I'll give you the cliff notes. Dennis, whose name is Def Noodles, used to, a few years back, just talk about online personalities and how like weird they are. Oh, this celebrity made a tweet that got a bunch of people upset type of shit, you know? After he got bitched and beat out of that type of genre, he had to figure out, all right, what's next? And I seemingly remember, like at 2:00 in the afternoon, this motherfucker uploading a video of him taking off the cat ears and it's like, I'm no longer Def Noodles, I'm Dennis. And everybody hated it because like they enjoyed the cat-eared gimmick and all this shit. And so he essentially died out because nobody wanted to hear any of like the real, nobody wants to hear about Dennis for, oh my God! Well, there's Michael Myers. He's entering his bad boy arc. No, he's already in it. He was already in it. But now I want to see. Of course, this fucker comes for the big man. I want to see. Oop. I want to see how he's able to frame as I fucking run away from hell. How he apparently was treated unfairly in his fucking debate.
Today's episode is a very special one. See, earlier this morning, a video was uploaded of a debate I did late last year with Isaiah Martin on Jubilee. Now, let me start by being very clear and upfront about something. I'm not here to relitigate this debate. I'm not here to cry foul. I'm not here to claim that I was silenced. That's not what this video is about. See, I agreed to be on Jubilee knowing exactly what kind of space it is. A progressive...
Wait a minute. Then why is the video titled Jubilee Distorted My Surrounded Debate?
...media environment with its own assumptions, incentives, and audience. What I did not expect, however, was to see fact-checking used as a narrative weapon, editing used to shape audience perception, and standards applied asymmetrically, all under the branding of so-called neutrality. So
Wait, bullshit. Bullshit. Because anybody, even the people who hate Jubilee, know that somebody could go on there, anybody could go on there and see that these motherfuckers will say one thing, and then there'll be a fact check that comes up on the side of the screen. Like I hate Jubilee. I've watched Jubilee at least 4 times on stream, and every time somebody makes like some dumbass claim, or even a claim that's true, they have like the little blurb on the side. This is SAC fact check. They do that every fucking time. Are you pissy because it's you?
So what I want to do in this video is actually very simple. I want to walk you through the claims that were disputed, show you what sources were cited and by whom, explain how Jubilee and Sand framed those disputes, and demonstrate why this wasn't actual neutral moderation. It was editorial intervention. This is not about intent, by the way. It's about effect. Now let's start with my very first debate with Isaiah. Right out the gate, I stated the following, and I'll paraphrase it here. I said that according to DHS data, roughly 70% of ICE arrests and deportations involve individuals who are criminals, meaning they either have criminal convictions or pending criminal charges. The remaining cases involve immigration violations
The fuck
or
is that cringy
removal
Superman?
orders.
If I'm DC, I'm suing. Because what you mean you got actual art of Superman mixed in with your shit logo? You are not a Superman. You don't even have the same hair. You ain't got like the dangling little swirl thing.
Now, that's not a fringe claim. This is language used repeatedly by DHS and ICE themselves. That's why I cited it. Here it is right on the screen. So it's important to note that the DHS language here is very important, okay? The key phrase directly from DHS statements under the Trump administration is this: 70% of ICE arrests are of criminal illegal aliens with criminal convictions or pending criminal charges. And that's exactly what I stated in the video. And that phrasing matters because DHS is not claiming that 70% are violent offenders or that 70% have felony convictions. They are claiming criminal convictions or pending criminal charges in addition to immigration violations. So again, what I said in the Jubilee video is the operational definition DHS uses when discussing interior enforcement priorities. Now, here's where the dispute actually happened. See, my opponent, Isaiah, did not actually cite DHS, even though he claimed he was citing DHS. In reality, what he cited were UCLA and UC Berkeley affiliated studies, specifically the Deportation Data Project and other advocacy-aligned academic reinterpretations of the ICE data that I was citing. That distinction was never made clear to the audience by Sand or Jubilee, and that's why we reached an impasse on camera. The studies that Isaiah cited use a completely different classification system. Most notably, non-convicted is treated as non-criminal. Immigration violations are excluded from criminal categorization in those studies. Pending charges are often excluded from those studies. Arrests are frequently collapsed into detention in those studies. That is not a correction of DHS data, what Isaiah said. That is a methodological choice. That is what Isaiah was actually citing, not DHS like I was. And that distinction matters because the key point that Jubilee and Sand failed to explain in their correction, their fact check of me, is that DHS and UCLA are not disagreeing on the raw data. They are disagreeing.
The red lights and the flag, it makes it seem more political. Listen, red lights will never be a thing that will get you taken seriously by me. As someone who often sits in the red lights, it's so sexual. Like sitting in the red room, it's so sexual. And in the bottom right, why the fuck? What is this? What is this using the Superman for your political takes? For what? What reason do you have to be using Superman like this?
On definitions, DHS uses
These red colors are meant for the red room.
enforcement-oriented categories. They include pending charges and immigration crimes, and they focus on interior removals. UCLA uses advocacy-oriented categories. They exclude non-convictions. They treat immigration violations as non-criminal, and they focus broadly on detentions. Needless to say, what Jubilee presented in their video is not an actual fact check. That's just normative reframing. And by the way, that wasn't a one-off. The way this DHS fact check was presented by Jubilee is actually a pattern that repeats itself throughout my debates with Isaiah. In fact, in some instances, Jubilee and Sand use the fact check function as a rebuttal. Functionally, the Sand panel said something like 47% of ICE bookings had not been charged with a crime. Now notice what that does rhetorically. It collapses not charged into not criminal. It ignores pending charges. It ignores immigration crimes. It ignores interior versus border enforcement. It ignores DHS's own definitional framework. Needless to say, what Jubilee...
Honestly, I blame all of us. He is only like this because none of us, and I do mean none of us, supported his fucking comedy show. If we would have just showed up and watched the fucking comedy show, we wouldn't be here. If you evil motherfuckers would have just supported the comedy show, he wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be in this predicament. And it wouldn't be anything for us to even think about in the grand scheme. We could have all just honestly and faithfully gone about our day in doing a great job. We literally could have prevented this. We could have prevented this. But instead, we enabled it. We created political noodles. We created the problem that is in front of our faces right now. Chiggy, I blame you. You were one of them that knew about this. You allowed this man to fall so far. We could have been in a brand new timeline. We could have been surrounded by brand new shit, brand new opportunities to succeed and thrive. We could have did it. We could have. But no. We get more obscenely stupid shit. You blame me. They don't blaming me. All right, but we done with this. I don't give a fuck about a grown man crying that, oh my God, they fact checked me. Now let me just scroll back up because we need to talk about something. Because if you, much like me, are one of the people that saw old Don Lemon get arrested, you might have heard the news of something over the past few days. What was Don Lemon arrested for? He was arrested with the pretense of the FACE Act, correct? He was arrested under the FACE Act, correct? Which was, oh, you can't go to churches and impede on them, like believing in the Lord and following the Bible and all these things and all these things and all these things. Right? That was the gimmick. Hello, Drunken Ferret. That was the gimmick. And you know what? On a base level, there's a way to agree with this. It's a religious structure. They're coming there to follow their religious practices. They are not coming there to really do anything except follow the word of the Lord. So when you have someone who impedes upon that, apparently in the minds of everyone, right? Apparently in the minds of everyone, they should be arrested, right? Because that's the standard set by motherfuckers who said Don Lemon deserved to be arrested. Well, let's see how consistent we really could be.
The Bible at a pedophile church and they escorted me out.
I would say Romans 1:32, homosexuality is a sin, and whoever supports that is worthy of death. You're not a pastor, you're a groomer.
Whoa, lock her up. Same thing.
Pedophile church. Leave your pride behind, get on your knees, and follow Jesus Christ. Ask God for forgiveness. Follow Jesus Christ.
You a Latina with no ass? Deport!
The way that you live the life. Do not use his name in vain. Because that's exactly what this church is doing. He's using his name in vain. This church is an abomination. All of you are an abomination.
When I'm in Congress, I'm taking away the 501(c)(3) status of pedophile.
Wait. Congress, you're a woman. You're a woman. If you don't get back into that fucking kitchen,
churches and terrorist mosques, we will ban halal.
Y'all know, I had to find out at 3:00 in the morning. I had to find out at 3:00 in the fucking morning that Candace Owens has a book that's apparently titled "Make That Man a Sandwich," and it's like, why are you writing a book? Go make your man a sandwich. See, this is what I can't stand about women in politics. I can't stand women in politics. It's disturbing because how are you going to be, oh, you know, I want to speak my mind. Speak your mind. Repeal the 19th. 14th, whichever one. Leon, get back. First of all, Chiggy, my rhetoric is only for conservative women who have online platforms. I've had enough of them. I've had enough of them speaking their mind. The time for them to be speaking their minds, no more. No more. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of seeing it. We need it gone from my country. My country will fall with women in power. That's what y'all told me. Not women who agreed. Oh, fuck that. Y'all told me women in power is the downfall of society, and this bitch is running for Congress?
Jobs, and once their terrorist funding dries up, I'm gonna start buying them and tearing down every mosque one by one. I look forward to making Texas the worst place for groomers and terrorist Muslims to live in, so help me God.
Quick question. What pedophile was in the church? What pedophile was in the church? I don't know, Leon. This woman doesn't look like she's capable of cooking. Nah, come on. My alpha male podcast told me that all women can do is cook and lie. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Didn't she burn the... I have no idea. Hi, Dale. Dale Y. You know what? That's what I'm going to call you now. Dale Y.
Useless king.
We getting TV dinners every night. She should be arrested. She should be arrested. She did the same thing Don Lemon did and obstructed a place of worship. And no ass. And no ass. None. And no ass. You know what? You know what? Now I got to do it. Now I got to do it. Now I got to do it. I got to do the thing. I got to do the thing. I got to do the thing. I ain't see no ass. Now I got to do the thing. And every time I do the thing, damn it, where is it? I got to do the thing. I got to do the thing. Hold on. It's coming. I found it. I found it. I found it. Don't you worry. I found it. I found it. I found it. We got no ass McGee over here. We got no ass McGee over here. And then all we got is ass over here. You, which way, Western man? Stiff as a board? Or thicker than a snigger? As sleet as a sheet? Or oatmeal? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be, Western man? What's it gonna be, Western man? What is it gonna be? America or Russia? Communism or fascism? Hitler or Putin? Oh, one day. So when are you getting that BBL? When you pay for it? Where's socialism? I have no idea. I have zero idea. I have zero clue. All right. Once upon a time, we watched a video talking about Turkey Tom and how apparently he struggles to nut. Well, apparently, he responded today. Motherfucker said, all hell, motherfucker. And we're going to watch. Now, I've already been privy to a small portion of this fucking video. And honestly, there's a reason why it's titled what it's titled on Twitch. I created different... I watched different. I created different titles. And what's the one for Twitch? I think the one for Twitch is Tom has a big one. Oi. Alrighty. Just start the show.
I'm sorry that this response took so long.
Oh my God,
I wanted to make
speed
sure I
it
had all
up.
the facts together before saying anything. Recently, I've been accused by an ex-girlfriend, along with an ex-partner, of non-consensually filming sexual encounters, being so rough and inconsiderate during sexual encounters that it bordered on assault, encouraging eating disorders, being into age play, along with a litany of other completely baseless, false accusations. The two women who are accusing me, Sacramento89, real name Rowan, and Left 4 Dead, real name Katie, took to gossip forum Kiwi Farms to post the accusations, along with carefully cherry-picked screenshots to back up their claims. These claims aren't super difficult to debunk just because of the overwhelming amount of evidence I have on my side. So without further ado, let's start with Sacramento or Rowan. This is a girl I dated for about 7 months, from May of 2025 until January 10th of 2026. 4 days later, she made her first post. Here, she alleges that I am a real freak and like to, quote, record sexual encounters without asking for consent. This is blatantly untrue. I have never recorded any sexual encounter without explicit consent. As a matter of fact, with Rowan, she was the one who initiated the idea of filming sex acts in the first place. On Tuesday, August 19th, after 3 months...
Wait. Shorty the one saying record it? Oh, no. You should get those meta glasses when you crack. Oh! Cracking time. See, this is white people shit. Cracking time. Hey, you should get those fucking glasses for cracking time. Hey, it's cracking time. Oh my God, it's cracking time. What not protest?
2 months of knowing each other and being sexually active, Rowan texted me saying, you should get those meta glasses when you crack me. I responded by saying, for what? And she answers again, cracking time, alluding to me filming her with the glasses onboard camera. Now, at the time, I did not feed into this. I did not show enthusiasm. I didn't even agree to get the glasses. I just responded and said, good night, sweet dreams. So 1 whole week goes by without us talking about it whatsoever. And then on August 25th, Rowan texts me saying, you should get those meta things for real. So I respond by saying, I think I'm going to avoid filming anything involving sex for a while, showing that I'm clearly not the person interested in filming our sexual encounters. She is. As you can see in the text, even when I say I don't want to film us having sex, she pushes the issue. Now, to be clear, we did eventually take videos of ourselves being intimate, but I was given explicit consent every single time. And on a few occasions, she even took the phone out of my hand and was holding it while filming us. To be clear, there was never a tripod or a hidden camera. It was always handheld, and in every single video, she was clearly aware of the camera, making eye contact with the camera lens. Also, on September 8th, Rowan texts me, I do miss it though, in regards to our sexual interactions. She follows it up by saying, send the videos. Keep in mind, these are videos that she claims in present day were taken without her consent. She then goes on to say, and I quote, I will watch them and keep them close to my heart. Clearly
Oh no, he's innocent. He's innocent. Chris is still a sweeper, but he's innocent. He's just dating freaks. He's dating freaks. He's dating freaks that like to get it on. He's dating freaks that like to fuck wild. Oh, he's just a horn dog. He's just a horn dog.
indicating she has no problem whatsoever with them existing. I'm an extremely paranoid.
What have I missed so far? Mexican hypocrisy. Deaf Noodles turned into a fucking politician. That's pretty much it.
Person when it comes to my personal life and my sex life and my dating life. As a public figure, I just like to keep my private life private. So I was very hesitant to send Rowan any sexual videos we had taken. However, I did send her one single still image from one of the videos where my face is obscured. I guess there was some lingering thought in the back of my mind that if her accounts were not locked down super well and if she had been hacked, then the videos could have been made public. Now, there's an implication she makes a few different times that I'm basically blackmailing her with these videos.
Somebody asked if you had any intention of getting any sort of like law enforcement involved, but I feel like you answered this where you just want to try to compel him to delete whatever he has on you, and that's like the extent of your interest.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, I don't know. I'm kind of confused about what to do, but we'll see.
At no point anywhere did Rowan provide any proof of me threatening to release these videos of us having sex or threatening to send them anywhere. So she has no reason to believe that I would ever release them. The idea that I, a person who makes a living as a public figure, would publicly release videos of me fucking my ex-girlfriend to get back at her is so insane. Not only would that incur reputational harm beyond belief, but also serious legal consequences. The only person who has ever sent it...
Duh. Like, duh. Anybody with a brain knows. If you blackmail somebody... If you blackmail somebody... Blackmail them with something that could possibly not put you in jail. Trying to blackmail a motherfucker with a sex tape only puts you at risk.
An image of us having sex to anyone is...
Where's Chris? He's literally sitting in the Discord typing out how much he hates ARC Raiders.
Ironically, Rowan. Days after I broke up with her, she, without my consent, sent the only image she has of us having sex to the owner of Kiwi Farms. Here, listen to him describe it.
Oh, and one other thing, I forgot about this, but you actually, Sacramento had sent me a picture that was like censored. Apparently the only picture that he would send you is one where his face isn't clearly visible in it, but you can, I can tell the desk, like his computer is moved onto the table, but I can still see like the monster is like on the cozy, that's like on the table, like in the exact same position. So I can tell it's clearly his desk.
Wait. So, she sent a picture from the sexual activity to someone else? Ma'am? Legal wise, you might be the one in a pickle here, potentially.
I guess I just find it ironic that someone who's accusing me of blackmailing her with her nudes literally sent a picture of us having sex to a man that she has never met. Now, Josh recounts seeing this image and talks about how hard it looks like I was grabbing Rowan on the mouth, essentially using it as evidence to support another claim she makes that I'm too rough during sex, which I find very interesting because after I sent Rowan this photo, she texted me saying, I like when you cover my mouth like that. Again, she texted me asking me to send her the videos, and she says, yeah, whenever you're not locked in, send the videos. It will fix me for about a week. Goon sesh. This is clear evidence that she has no problem with these videos existing. To this day, she has provided zero proof that the videos are recorded non-consensually sexually, or that I was blackmailing her with them, or that I had any intention of sending them to anyone. Reason being, I never did any of those things. In Rowan's interview, she claims that I never asked for consent to film these sex acts, and says that she wouldn't notice I was filming until 30 seconds to 1 minute into it.
I'm not sure of an exact date, but maybe like 2 or 3 months into our relationship, he never asked me. He would just pull out his phone and record, and I wouldn't notice until maybe 30 seconds in a minute or a minute into it.
Now, I obviously can't and would never show these videos to anyone, but in them, it's undeniable that she is staring directly into the camera from the moment the video starts. She never once questions why I'm filming or what I'm doing, because the reality is that every single time we recorded, I had explicit permission. Ask yourself, how could she possibly have never consented to filming when she's literally holding my phone next to her face as she sucks my dick? In the interview, she says that what really concerns her is that I wouldn't send her any of the sexual videos we took.
I'd asked him multiple times if he could please send me the videos, so like he's not the only one who has videos of me naked. And he either ignored the question or was just like, no.
As I said earlier, I was paranoid to send these videos to anyone, even her, for fear of them leaking. Weirdly, in messages at the time, she seems to actually get it, saying, I want to see them videos, goon time, before following up by saying that she actually understands why I'm scared to send them to her. Now we're going to fast forward to October 17th in our text, and Rowan says, do you ever go back and watch our videos? And I reply, yes, I do sometimes, actually. Rowan responds that she's thinking about that right now, and then says, quote, need that big white cock. It's also kind of strange to me that at the time she referred to them as our videos, but...
Women, don't you just enjoy it? Honestly, the compliments men could get about their dicks are the ones that satiate the thirst deep inside for their self-esteem. I've told y'all, when it comes to a man, the best compliment you could give him is not, I'm proud of you. It's, oh my God, it's big, it hurts. It is literally the only fucking compliment that would matter. And nothing will ever be able to top it. So when you have some money and you have somebody, no, why the fuck would he delete the videos, Chicky? What would be the purpose of deleting the videos? Especially now, if you have a motherfucker making a claim that, oh, you're using this for revenge porn, when they're the ones that sent an image from that to someone else.
But in the present, she's claiming she doesn't even want them to exist. On November 6th, Rowan asked me why I never ask her for nudes. I say I have a bunch of videos already, and that's why. She just...
Because it's weird. It is absolutely 100% not weird if two parties are aware that they're being recorded. And from what I've seen from these text messages, they're both aware, and one of them was the one that initiated it, and it wasn't Tom, of recording during sex. It is 100% not... It could be weird to you and I, but in the confines of the conversation they had, it wasn't weird. It's standard. But I'm guessing because a motherfucker's apprehensive to seeing how bad it could potentially get, sending a fucking video of oneself, maybe that would work in that favor. I'm being shot at. Fuck. She clearly is saying now she don't want them to have in the videos. He could just delete them. But to go about and lie, we can't skip over that we're having to work with this lie that, oh my God, he's blackmailing. We could have just asked to delete those videos instead of going the route of, oh, just send them to me. If you send them to me, that'll make it all better.
She does not express that she has a problem with me having the videos. She doesn't complain about it. She doesn't say they were taken without her consent. In fact, throughout the entire relationship, she was sending me nude photos of herself unsolicited every single month. Why would you...
Yeah, I now feel less bad for her. I now feel less bad for her.
Send nude photos of yourself to someone you think could use them against you. Rowan personally posted dozens of screenshots of our texts, and not a single one shows her bringing up any of the videos being non-consensual. Another interesting fact is that during our breakup, she texted me a pros and cons list, which she apparently had written about me on January 4th of 2026. And in the cons section, she complains about a lot of things, but she doesn't mention non-consensual videos whatsoever. With that out of the way, we can move on to Rowan's claim that I was sexually abusive towards her. In that same pros and cons list, Rowan wrote, says he likes hurting me during sex and making me bleed. This also reflects her public claims about me, but the great irony is that I never even said this. She did. On September 14th, 2025, Rowan sent me a text saying, quote, I'm such a freak. I like when it hurts and bleeds after. Something Wong. In one of her public-facing posts about me, she posts an interaction which reads as follows. She says, quote, like, we don't need to do it 3 times in one day or do it so hard I hurt and bleed. And I said, well, if you don't want to have as much sex, we don't gotta. We can do other things. And she says, okay, I like doing other things too. The way this screenshot is cropped, it comes across like I'm some, just super callous freak who's brutally jackhammering.
Radical activist language in this fucking chat. Suck my fucking cock.
Happy Black History Month, everybody. Praise a black. Get on your knees and praise a black person.
Her vagina like Steve mining diamonds. But in the full uncropped screenshot, her immediate response to me after that is, I'm a freak. I say this, and as soon as I see you, I'm going to be freaky again. I can't resist. In the interview, she elaborates on this even more, specifically claiming that she would bleed almost every time we had sex.
Okay, and you would bleed the
Yes.
same? And you didn't stop?
Yeah, I would bleed almost every time.
This is just blatantly untrue as well, and it's easy to see by going through our text messages. On August 17th of 2025, the day after my birthday, Rowan and I were planning to go to Mass, and she wanted to have sex with me. So she texted me saying, Tom, I started my period. I was driving, so I couldn't say much, but I replied by saying, that sucks, I'm 40 minutes away. She follows up by asking me if I mind getting my sword bloody, and I say, I'll be okay. So if it wasn't already clear, she's...
These motherfuckers all just freaks. That's all it is, just motherfuckers freaky. And they so freaky. Listen, I'm a man of principle. I'm a man of dramatic understanding. Motherfucker asking you. Motherfucker ask you if you want to get your sword bloody. Gotta be the whitest shit ever. And the blackest shit is, do you want to drink the Kool-Aid?
She's asking me if I'm okay with getting blood on my dick. Why would this be something she's even asking if every time we have sex, I'm making her bleed? Keep in mind, this is months into us going out and being sexually active, and she's still worried that the idea of bleeding during sex would gross me out. Now, as soon as she began posting about me, people were naturally perplexed by her claim that she was bleeding from sex every single time. They asked if she had some kind of medical problem, and she says, I have no health issue that I know of, never bled during sex before. It was the aggression. Just gave into it after a while and told him I liked it, but I bled after almost every single time. I feel like most of this statement has already been dispelled, but even the smallest detail of no medical condition that I know of is also false. On September 24th of 2025, Rowan texted me saying that she's going to switch from her current birth control, Nexplanon, to the pill, because she has month-long periods that cause her to bleed. So regardless of sex, Rowan admittedly bleeds for an entire month at a time. One of Rowan's main criticisms is that I'm too rough. In fact, she describes our sexual interactions as intense, violent aggression every single time.
I genuinely did think that he would maybe change and stop being so aggressive, because he told me before that he would like kind of chill out, but he never did chill out, and it kept being the same very intense, violent aggression every single time.
She also alleges that I hit, choked, and beat her without asking, essentially painting me as an abusive partner.
Unfortunately, I did still stay with him, and I know a lot of people seem to have a lot of questions about that, and honestly, you were completely correct to question my judgment as to why I stayed with him, even though he was, hitting and choking and beating me.
There's this idea she's trying to paint that in the relationship, I was constantly pushing this rough, violative sex onto her, and even though she didn't like it and was being abused, she stayed with me. I've seen some people question her saying things like, well, if you hated it, why didn't you just leave? But realistically, sometimes people do stay with abusive partners, and I don't want to invalidate their stories through my response. The real reason that she didn't leave is because she loved having sex with me and
take her to the doctor. That's not really his responsibility to take her to the doctor. That's kind of hers. That is kind of her responsibility. Now, far be it from me to examine anybody's medical, but the health of my body like falls upon, I don't know, me. Like that would only work if that was his daughter, and thankfully that's not the case here. She has to take herself. Not, oh, why didn't you take her to the doctor? Because why would I?
Throughout our entire relationship was constantly begging me to validate her fantasies. In this first screenshot here, she expresses that she is a real freak and says that she wants me to kidnap her, even saying, I want to be tied up, taken to the woods, and pounded, so maybe there's something wrong with me. I respond by saying that we should not have sex in the woods, and she says, you nervous? Right here in this next one, Rowan says, I yearn to be manhandled and led across a dark room. That's why I like you. I reply saying,
I ain't gonna lie to you. If I met a woman and she was talking about how much she wanted this, that, and the third, that's the sign to block, because you might use this, that, and the third against me. It's like, you saying all this, you texting this man all this, you saying how much you want this, you fixating about how much you bleed, and then you telling people in public, it was just so aggressive, it just made me uncomfortable. You see that right there? I would like just, a night stroll and a good book, if you will.
You are like a dungeon person. And she says, you are big like a caveman and I feel small next to you. In fact, anytime I wanted to have more loving, slow, sensual intercourse with Rowan in the bedroom, she actually had a problem with that. I remember one specific instance where I was being more slow and sensual, and I remember her whispering in my ear saying, I want you to pound me. And that's probably why on June 5th, 2025, she texted me saying, I need to get face fucked for an hour. And I replied by
You know? Just Just, you know, fuck it. Just fuck it. A whole TMI. Leon, you're right. Western societies. When the fuck did I say that? All I said was pick where you want to go. Flat ass or BBL.
Saying, damn, exams suck. On June 7th, she texts me and says, I'm excited to get fucked borderline domestic violently. At one point in the interview, she states that one time I was angry at my ex-girlfriend, and that the next time we had sex, I was particularly aggressive. This is a very strange thing to accuse me of, given that on October 13th, Rowan says, verbatim, sometimes I want to fight you just so you be more angry when you fuck me. She clarifies, saying, I do like that though, even without the fighting. So at every opportunity, this girl is publicly saying, oh my god, look at all this horrible shit he did to me. And then she's texting me that she wants me to kidnap her, tie her up, and pound her in the woods. And if anyone is putting up any resistance to that, it's me. She once again lies about weird little things in the interview, like she says that I was her second boyfriend.
He was I guess my second boyfriend.
And when I heard this, I was very confused because she told me that I was her third. In my opinion, she said this to make herself seem less sexually experienced than she really is, to make the case stronger that I was taking advantage of her. Now, in this next post, she writes, again, I'm not alleging anything illegal, just that he would hit and choke because he was a super gooner. Sort of normalize it in my head, but it's definitely not okay to do that. So for information on how I supposedly normalize this behavior, let's go back to the beginning of our relationship and see what our conversations about sex were like. On Wednesday, May 14th, after only hanging out with Rowan once, she texted me saying she's excited to hang out with me again, and she already knows my penis is massive, without me saying anything sexual to her at this point. So as you might suspect, we did have intercourse on our second date, and after this first sexual encounter, Rowan texts me saying, quote, rape thing is so hot. I never did that before. You should tie me up next.
We need to kill him. We need to get him out of here. He's unstable.
The fuck do you mean? The rape thing is so... I need a white people alert. Like, what is this? What the fuck? What the fuck? The rape thing? The rape thing? What the These, you know what? These are just not normal people. Yeah, you know, I'm factoring that in. These people might not be normal. You got something here that just screams. It just screams God.
Next time. My response to this is consensual sex is good. And she says, you know what I meant by that. I don't know what to call it. So from the very first interaction we have, she calls our sex rape for some reason, saying how hot it is, to which I clarify that it was consensual, and she says, I know what you mean. And for the record, I never indulged in her fantasy to be tied up, just not something I was interested in any way. And we also never did anything in the woods, in case you're curious about that. To hammer this point home, let's go over some more texts where Rowan talks about sex. On Friday, May 16th, she texts me asking when I'm free, and says that she needs my, quote, big dick. And I say, don't say and she says, it is, and I need it. On May 18th, Rowan says she's not used to being with someone with as big of a dick as mine. She says that it hurt her, but she wants to do it again, and she won't be a pussy about it. Some of her public claims about me are more desperate and weird than others. Like she complains that I didn't eat her out.
Like, he never once ate me out, but he would demand that I would constantly suck his dick. And like...
Wait a minute.
How's my dick supposed to jump off of all of this information you just gave me, man?
I had to. Why is Chris the Dark's cousin? I'm sending this to Chris, and I'm predicting that Chris is gonna be like, "Bro, what the fuck?" Yeah. Chris, let me tell you about Chris. Chris has been very upset that I keep calling him a sweeper. He gets very miffed when I call him a sweeper. And you know, I feel like that's just gonna aggravate him a little bit more.
Like, yeah.
But here is a text message of me directly telling her, look, I'm a selfish lover. And she says, it's okay. I like sucking dick more than getting eaten out. I'm a real freak. Despite her acting like I am a sexual degenerate, repeatedly doing sex acts she doesn't enjoy. Here she is saying, you match my freak kind of. Not you're too freaky or we've been too freaky. She says that I match her freak. Here in this next one, she says, I'm getting on my knees as soon as I see you, by the way, freak mode. In this next one, I give a little bit of input. I tell her I'm thinking about her pussy. And she responds to me saying, you're going to tear it up or what? Now, my question for you in the audience would be, do people who are into slow, romantic, candlelit sex describe intercourse intercourse is their pussy getting torn up? I would say probably not. Here in this next one, she says she's going to leave mass early on Sunday to go get some dick. And keep in mind, I don't want to reveal any of this information, okay? I don't want to be saying this. I don't want to be here right now. And I would never intend on sexually shaming an ex-partner. But she's gone out of her way to not only shame me, but also to lie in an effort to paint me as some gooner, freak, borderline rapist. So let's keep going. Here, Rowan makes a post saying that I'm a Patrick Bateman gooner because I flexed in the mirror after we had sex. But the strange part about this is that I have a text of her saying, quote, I keep thinking about how hot it was watching myself take your big dick in the mirror. Gooner as fuck, sorry. Reading through what she says about me publicly, it's like every accusation she makes towards me is actually some kind of confession to her own behavior. On June 25th, she texts me wondering if she can give me head after getting her wisdom teeth taken out. She obviously wouldn't be able to do that because it causes your face to swell up like a blimp. And she responds with, no, I gotta do it as much as possible before. Here, Rowan's asking me, am I the tightest, most perfect girl you ever fucked? On July 2nd, she says, I miss that big dick so much, I'm under spells. On July 5th, I bring up us wearing condoms, and Rowan says, ew, no, and then tells me that she wants me to cream pie her, and that she's a real freak. After I say happy birthday, sweetie, for her 21st, she says that all she wants for her birthday is my big, white... In this next one, she...
Oh my! I mean, this is the worst stream ever. Because I have to learn. I have to learn about a white guy getting praised for his dick. I feel nasty. I feel like I need a fucking adult right now. It's just, I feel so unsafe. I feel so unfucking safe right now. It's just
How's my dick supposed to jump off of all of this information
Oh
you
my
just
God.
gave me, man?
Thank you, Sailor. Chris is enjoying learning. Chris, get in the car right now. Chris, get in this fucking car right now. Chris, get in here. Don't fucking pretend you got a life. It's 11 o'clock at night. Get in here. Chris, why did you sign into your fucking TikTok account?
Can I just watch a stream without calling in?
No!
Okay, I guess not. I guess not.
Your
learning
people
about
miss
BWC
you
Tom,
dick.
bro. BWC Tom, bro. You're missing.
Why? I am sick of you in this sweeping that you
I'm
do.
not sweeping. Never swept. Never swept
Why
once.
are you sweeping for big penis?
I don't know, bro. Oh, by the way, speaking of the sweeping meme, you probably missed it. There's definitely a war about that.
Why would there be?
Nick called out Chud by name because Chud was going after him for sweeping when it wasn't the case, and Nick is not happy. There's a war. There's a war that's going to happen. Pick a side now, chat. Pick a side now.
Pick a side what?
Pick a side. There's a civil war about to happen.
A civil war between these fucking fools? And
yeah.
Imagine,
it's like when
I want everybody to
technicals
think
was
about this. I
happening.
want you to think about this. Chris, I want you to think about this. Like, think about this and actually
war.
tell your fucking friends about it. I want you to ask your fucking little YouTuber friends about this. You're gonna argue with each other about the morality and
BWC,
legality
bro.
of defending somebody in allegations, all because a guy came out and was like, "Yeah, I got a big dick."
Yeah, I know. That's the funniest part.
dude,
It's
this-
the dumbest war imaginable.
Actually think to yourselves, if you all actually go about yelling at each other about this shit, you're gonna
stupid.
yell
It's
at each
stupid.
other about a guy's dick. That's the basis of
Charlie
it.
Kirk, you know Charlie Kirk was shot, dude. Like, we gotta be careful.
Chill out, bro. I'm
There's
hearing
more
that Charlie
important
Kirk.
things.
I'm hearing Charlie Kirk is stable. Please, God.
No, dude. Thank you, Tim Pool. I appreciate your input.
You got people saying they pick Chris's side. Chris, which side are you on?
I'm on this. Listen, bro. I have
No,
resigned
what side are you
myself
on? We
to
don't
be
need this.
like-
What side are you
No,
on?
hold on. Let me be
what
clear.
side are you on?
You know those?
Also, I
Hold on.
appreciate
You know
the
those?
bits and hype train.
You know you know those bald fucks in Marvel that just like watch the universes like collide at each other? The Watchers, right? I'm like that. I'm like those bald fucks with their fucking hands in their sleeves, just observing and watching and waiting.
Fucking ridiculous.
I'm on that side.
Your fans are telling you to come back to streaming.
I know everyone's yelling at me to do it. I will be back soon. I swear on everything.
He's not even doing anything. He's not even doing anything. He got a girlfriend, and now he's
Why
like,
are you
"Oh, pussy
telling
is so
people
much
that?
better than talking about art pedophiles."
Well, no, I was gone for 3
Oh my
months.
God!
Travel
I'm
and
playing.
moving
He's on
into
Arc
new
Raiders right
place.
now.
Yeah, I was playing Arc Raiders, and I got a promotion at my job. There's a lot of things going on, Like, I can't dedicate as much time as I want. But now things are finally leveling back out, which means I will be back soon. I swear.
Don't come back during my month.
I'm going to come back during Black History Month. The first thing I'm going to do is just start covering all the black women. No, you know what's crazy? Leon, you know what's crazy?
Silence
Leon,
black
chat,
voices.
Chat.
You ought to be
Leon
ashamed of your
sent
fucking
me
self.
a video of a black woman being like, you know what? It's good that we were oppressed because no black people were on Epstein Island or the Titanic. And I was like, that's bullshit. There was a black
literally,
person
it was
on the Titanic.
both. It was both. It was both.
Yeah, I was like, bro, there was black people on the Titanic. That's bullshit. Leon's like, I don't know. And he was like, there was one black guy.
Like, literally, I looked up, were there any black people on there? Literally says one.
See, she was wrong. We don't know the race of all the victims at Epstein.
Disappoints,
It does. It's almost like the retarded people on TikTok need to shut the fuck up.
Chris, actually, no, you're still here. So why are you? Explain your cousin's.
BWC.
Explain your cousin's cock.
He's not my cousin.
Courtney wants you to explain your cousin's cock.
Why does Courtney want me to explain cock? She needs to get off the cock. That'd be crazy, right?
No.
No.
Explain your cousin's cock.
Apparently, it's really big and causes girls to bleed, and they beg to get face fucked as hard as possible while they're doing schoolwork. And he's just like, "Nah, I'm not into that right now." Did you see the screenshot I sent of one of the texts she sent? It's the picture of the black guy from Fortnite with the fucking clock, and it just goes,
I'm literally 17 minutes into this shit.
Did you see that screenshot?
Yes, I saw the fucking screenshot.
You know what? You know who had the best take on this?
White people in texting
No. You know who had the best take on this? Keem. He tweeted it out recently. You got to read it. It's maybe the best take. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
it's the best take.
Me.
Hold on. Let me find. I do believe Keem had the best take. Not the fucking glaze, but it was definitely one I could get behind.
Of course, you could get behind it. You sweep for him.
I don't, but this one is definitely take, in my opinion, on the Tom stuff. Go on, read it.
Oh, I did. He said, "Of course he backs Keem." Of course he
on
backs
my phone.
Keem. Of course he backs Keem. He's a little bitch.
I don't back Keem. This is one of the better takes I've seen
Turkey
so
Tom
far.
is innocent, but he's guilty for dating a low-life attention-seeking skanks. Like, one loser-ass bitch, okay, mistakes happen, but two, bro, you have zero game if you're picking up these low-life women. You're a fucking desperate loser, Tom. Face it.
Not gonna lie, he kind of cooked. He kind of cooked.
You know who are the bigger losers? The people who are about to spend their time bitching at each other on Twitter and in Discord calls about sweeping over a man's dick.
Oh no, there's gonna be it's a content war. There's gonna be streams
over a man. You're gonna have a content war over a man's dick. Rationalize this, please.
Well, that's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do.
You're gonna have a content war over a man's dick.
I think it's mostly over the fact that people were like screaming, "You're sweeping!" when it was like,
"Hey, the
allegations dropped."
It's over a man's dick.
I know. I fucking know. That's why it's funny. I'm laughing about it. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, they were sweeping.
Oh my god!
Sweep. Look, you sweeping right now. Sweep.
Did you get to the call? Oh wait, no. You're only 17 minutes in.
You sweeping right now. Sweep.
I ain't sweeping. I ain't sweeping. Everyone.
If it was Hassan, if it was iDubes.
You're so gay for that talking point. It's such bad.
I heard people are very mad about that.
Dude, people are very bad.
I literally love. You know what's crazy? I only troll you
very
about this, and I get you every time. I literally get you.
No, bro. That's like an actual talking point people are using as like a real thing, and I just start laughing that you use it as
you know
a
why?
meme.
Chris,
serious.
we have this conversation every fucking year. You know why motherfuckers are mad about that? It's because you motherfuckers have emboldened retarded people to think that they have a fucking voice.
That is true.
You motherfuckers embolden retarded people to think they have a say, and then when they challenge y'all get pissy.
Because they're retarded and we forget.
Like, I wonder who could have kept telling you to stop indulging these people like this and just focus on the content. The bad pessimistic black guy. It's Black History Month, bitch. Bow.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's your month. I can't fight against the blacks.
It's Black History Month, bitch. Bow.
How's Sean the Black doing nowadays?
I don't fucking know.
He's the representative of the black.
Hey, fuck you, white people down. Y'all people keep getting shot.
Nah, white people up. We got BWCs.
One.
What's with that yee ass haircut of his, bro? Could I just be for real? Like, what the fuck? He looks like Gay Will from Stranger Things.
You want to talk about Gay Will? Hold on, I got something for you. You want to talk about Gay Will? Are you watching my stream?
I pulled it up, but like I have to turn it off because I'm on my phone. I can't watch it. And
Look,
talk
all
to
right,
you.
fuck it. I'm just gonna share the screen with you. I want you to get a look at this.
Oh, dude, don't get me started on D'Angelo, bro.
What happened to him?
Dude, there are so many things that I like want to say about D'Angelo, but you're streaming and you will be banned instantaneously if I say any of the things I want to say about that guy.
Here you go. Typical white guy hating on the black guy.
No, I hate on that specific black guy.
Typical white guy hating on the black guy.
D'Angelo Wallace is a part of a fucking culture that should have been shot in the back of the head. Like, 4 years ago.
You're fucking dramatic. Wow.
I'm not. I'm being dead serious. I fucking hate D'Angelo Wallace.
Wow. Why? Did he have a bad take about one of your YouTube friends?
No, he just has bad takes consistently. It takes sides and dramas that are obviously just political grifting on his end because he has no actual talent as a human being and has no real takes outside of the political grift that he tries to put in.
What are you talking about? You talking about when he essentially got mad at a woman for not having his take on something?
There's that. Then there's the time that he tried to cancel Tom for saying the N-word, which is stupid. Then there was the other time where he tried to take sides in the super mega drama and basically was like, guys, women need to be believed no matter what. Yeah, okay. What else? Him taking sides in the ACC Spockter drama. You know, D'Angelo Wallace is single-handedly one of the most pathetically fucking people, one of the most pathetic fucking people on the platform that has been snaking his way for years, and he has the biggest ego out of anybody that nobody gives a fuck about. I hate that guy. I hate that motherfucker more than anybody else on the fucking platform. I can stomach Synthetic Man more than I can stomach D'Angelo Wallace. I hate that fucker.
I think you're just racist, bro.
Yeah, it's on Black History Month. I'm just getting my hate out.
Exactly. You say nothing during Black History Month. What's wrong with you?
Don't ever show me that bald fuck again.
What is wrong with you?
Get irrationally angry about D'Angelo. Yeah, he's bald as fuck.
What, he cut
Pull
his
up
hair?
one of his other live stream VODs. He shaved his whole fucking head, bro.
Wait. Did he just
bald.
cut it?
He might have cancer. He might have the cancer
Stop.
face.
Enough.
He's got the gay AIDS.
Oh my god.
Fuck him.
He didn't even do nothing to you.
No, I just hate him. I just hate him as like a fundamental nature of my soul. You ever just like look at somebody and you're just like, I literally want to see that person like just.
Why? No. By the way,
you've never thought
Chris,
that.
By the way, CC the Toxic Queen is live.
Who?
Exactly. I don't fucking know who that is. Who is that? Is that one of the people you jerk off to?
I literally don't know who you're talking.
This motherfucker mental patient. It's like CC the Toxic Queen.
I don't want to interrupt you learning about BWC, bro. Did you get to the part where he has the recorded call? No, that's at the end. Yeah, that's at the end. That shit obliterated everything. That shit was so fucking wild to hear.
She's from the Marvel drama. Why would I? Oh, Chris, if we were in a tournament and $40,000 on the line, and I'm telling you to do something, if I tell you to do something and you don't do it and we lose, oh, whoa. Telling you this right now, Chris. Ooh, woo. You gonna have to call the KKK on me.
I think we've already discussed this. I think it was like, in my opinion, I was like, who cares? And then you added 40 grand on the line, and you're not like rich, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'd kill someone.
Ridiculous. Such an angry little man. All right, I'm going back to learning about dick. You go sweep. You and the rest of them go sweep.
I already know you're sweeping. You're watching, and you're just like, damn, this bitch is crazy. Did you not? You did not say. Did you never say that once yet? Have you not thought this woman's a little fucking insane?
Didn't I?
I don't know. Have you? I haven't been watching it till right now. I feel like you definitely have.
When I hear this or when I read that from somebody, I'm thinking, I'm not about to have sex with this motherfucker. This motherfucker nuts.
Dude, I can't get over the black TikTok character with the clock, bro.
I
can't
get
do
over.
it.
I can't get over a casual conversation between two white people, and the topic being, "Hey, the rape thing was so cool." Like, what?
Yeah, dude, and the fact that she was like, buy the meta glasses, he was like, for what? She goes, goon
It's
session.
kind of nuts.
And I was
But
like,
he did end
meta
up buying
glasses?
them, didn't he?
Goddamn. Who the fuck buys meta glasses the goon with? That's crazy.
Oh, but then what was the other thing? Oh, I think Chicky brought it up. Oh, she's bleeding for a whole month. Why did you take her to the hospital, Tom? Why the fuck would Tom take her to the hospital? Why?
Yeah. Why? Like, and then on top of that, she apparently was, I think the issue, and a lot of women were saying it in the Oreo strat, I don't know how accurate this is. She apparently had like an IUD, and like, I guess that was causing maybe the significant bleeding for a period of time. I don't fucking know. But like, apparently he was just tearing that pussy up to the point where she would bleed. I don't know if that doesn't constitute as like physical rape abuse.
Well, you
like
don't know anything about women in their struggle, Chris. You don't know anything about an IUD.
Yeah, I guess.
Arc Raiders is broken right now. There are no events going on.
They did that on purpose. They said they're going to do a reset because people were bitching that nobody could access the bird thing or whatever.
Who gives a fuck about Bird City?
I don't know, bro. And then on top of that, some people are talking about like, bro, it'd be really funny if Embark just like said it would be funny if shredders could open doors. And I was like, fuck you. I was like, don't even give them that idea.
Fuck that. Bring it on.
Nah,
bring it on. Let them.
Bro.
Fuck it.
You don't want that. You don't want that.
Let them.
We already
bring it
hate
on.
them as it is. All right. We'll talk about this later because you're being ridiculous.
No, I'm fucking not.
Yeah, you are.
Bring this shit the fuck on. I ain't scared of no fucking shredder. I'ma just run.
That's bullshit. You run all the time.
I'm just fucking run. You the dumbass that's gonna be like,
if you get open doors,
it.
If it get open doors, you're totally cool with them being able to open doors.
Fuck it. As long as the balls are not able to. I can believe a shredder could open the door.
What do you think it's behind? What do you think is usually behind the shredders?
I'm cool with the shredder opening the door as long as the fucking ball don't.
Okay. Watch the rest of the video. I want to hear what you have to say about the fucking blackmail thing.
I want some goop.
Yeah, I know you want goop. Just finish this and go goop.
Wait. One last thing. Tell these people who are currently watching right now how you almost uninstalled the game because of DSP.
Oh, dude. Okay, yeah. I unironically crashed out over Phil having a snap hook before me. I actually got like super angry about it. And he also had purple guns. And I was like, how the fuck does DSP have a snap hook before I do? And like, I'm not going to lie, I got really fucking angry and almost considered deleting the whole game. I was like, there's no fucking way that Phil has a gold fucking gun before me. Holy shit. Yeah, I got angry. I'll own it. I felt pathetic. I was like, this guy who's married to this fat, fucking disgusting whale.
Oh my god, you're just so hateful.
Fucking got a snap hook before me.
You're just so fucking hateful. The more I play that game with you, you're just bitter. You're never happy for anybody except yourself.
Oh, no, I'm happy for you, and I'm happy for myself.
You literally know you're not, because every time I get some good shit, you're just like, bro, what a bitch.
Well, that's because you always find the good shit when we're
literally gotten to
together.
the point with you where if you get something good, you don't even tell me. You just be like, we have to go.
I tell you. Well, yeah, that's how you know I got something good. That I tell you later because I don't want to jinx it. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I had so much goop, and this fucking piece of shit just like fucking shot me out of nowhere. I had like $100,000 worth of shit. It was like guns, fucking. I got a snap hook. I got a gold gun. I got all this shit. And like that guy's a child molester who shot me.
I remember getting nothing but purple and blueprints, and you died, and I scurried away and got away.
Yeah, you asshole. This is why I fucking
the
call you
asshole.
an asshole.
This is the problem. You motherfuckers look at certain scenarios and think you can win. This isn't anime. This isn't a cartoon. This is Arc Raiders. It's real life. We gotta get out of here. I don't want. Once I get enough good shit, if you give me 2 blueprints and 3 purples, I don't give a fuck that I got 5 more empty slots. I'm out. I quit.
The guy who shot me is a child molester. I'm just saying it. Whoever you are out there, I hope you see this. Just know I'm gonna find you,
and you're gonna lose to him again in a gunfight.
I'm gonna ruin your life, bitch. I swear to God.
I did some scummy ass shit yesterday, Chris.
Do you want to tell the chat what we did? Like the real scum shit that we did?
Yes. But I also did some scummy shit. Me and Skelly were doing the harvester, but we wanted Queen Reactor, so we left it alone. We found 2 other people, and we didn't say anything. We just shot with them. And as that fucking thing was on fire, like it wasn't about to blow up. It needed like significantly more hits. These motherfuckers had 2 hull crackers, both of them. Boy, I'd use that fucking Torrente and lit them the fuck up. They were mad. They were not happy, but I was happy. I got a hull cracker. I got 2 hull crackers, and I got a Queen Reactor.
You got to tell the chat about how we completely fucking messed these 3. What was it? Two guys up. Like,
yeah, you're a pussy. Chris is nothing but a puss. Chris is a puss. Chris is a puss. We were doing the matriarch event, and the goal of me and Chris.
Listen, the goal was to fuck with this one guy that was trapped in a room with like 4 arcs surrounding him, right? So we were trying to kill him. He got away, but then he died because he got killed by the Bastion. I tried killing him. These guys shot me, picked me up, and then I ran around for a bit, and then Leon shot one of the guys. He got mad. I ran around the back of the building. Him and his friend shot me to death, and they were like, "You guys shot at us. You shot at us." I was like, "No, I don't know who the fuck shot you." They were like, "Yeah, it was you guys." I was like, "Oh, you mean my friend? Yeah, fuck my friend. He shot you guys. I'll bring you to him." I'm running with them. The Bastion cuts us off. I find Leon. We try to like fucking get out of there. Leon sees these 2 guys. I'm like, all right, we gotta go. Like, we're not gonna win.
Wait. You're leaving out how you led these motherfuckers to me.
Oh, I did. I did
got
not
on
leave
the
that
mic. It was like, Leon, I'm bringing these 2 guys over to you. Whatever you have in your clip, get ready to shoot. Chris is ignoring that I had 24 bullets.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
It wasn't gonna happen.
So when we ran out of the building, Leon was like, he sees them, shoots them instantly.
No,
we killed them both.
No, you're wrong. We are trying to leave because you had a hatch key.
Yeah, I wanted to leave.
To my left, I see a flare go up, and I'm like, wait, they over there. And I go, look, the motherfucker is looting the body, and I say, fuck it, I'm running at risk. I down him. I literally have to beg Chris to get over here and kill this other motherfucker. And he does it. And we walked away with so much shit. So many level 4
is
weapons.
That guy recognized that it was me, and he was like, "You fucking lied to us. You fat piece of shit." Fucking executed.
That's what you get.
That was crazy. We were mean that day. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, we were mean, but I walked out with a fucking Stitcher 4, a Pharaoh 4, a Turo 4. Fuck. I walked out with a lot.
I got a Vetonator 4, Turo 4, Rattler 4. We gotta walk out of there fucking clean.
Disgusting. Absolutely 100% disgusting.
All right, go back to your BWC.
Get out. Fucking infidel. Back to this.
He texts me saying, I miss feeling like I'm going to break in half, not gonna lie.
What a way to come back. What a way to come back to it. Okay. Cool.
This next one, she says, I like when you make me choke on it and call me a good girl. On July 23rd, she says, can I come over and suck on it Friday night? Which I don't accept. I tell her that I'm busy. She then says, I have the big white cock addiction. Interestingly enough, in this next one, she's asking me if I can have sex with her while holding her in the air, essentially. And
what? I need an adult. I'm scared. Mom, I'm scared. Mom, I'm sorry. Mom, I'm scared. Mom, I'm scared. Mom, they're talking about fucking each other in the ear.
Tells me that I should try to do it. Once again, a pretty bizarre thing to ask someone to do who allegedly has been abusing you for 3 months by now with overly rough sex. On July 21st, she starts off by texting me, I hate gooner men, and then not even 1 minute later, she says, I need that big white cock. On August 23rd, she says, whenever I wake up without my morning Tom face fuck, I am sad. On September 2nd, she expresses that she wished she lived closer to me, but if she did, it would be an issue because she would want to come suck my dick all the time. On September 17th, she sends me an Instagram reel of someone praying the rosary. I don't respond, and she follows up by saying, I miss that dick so much. Here in this next photo, she sends me a picture of her in lingerie with the caption, when it's rape time.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this because I'm literally listening to the ramblings of a horny woman who then turned around and was like, nah, I just hated how violent this was.
And after she said that, all I did was respond with a photo.
You know what it might be? Post-nut clarity.
Of the movie Just Friends. On Thursday, September 25th at 7:30 a.m., Rowan says, I hope you come. I got something special for our rape times. I say, change that to consensual sexual encounters, and she says, I know. She expands on this particular message and says, are you mad at me? I know it's consensual. So even as we're approaching over 4 months of being together, she's still telling me that our sex is consensual and that she likes it. Now that I've gone through a lot of our messages, I think it's pertinent that we get into the month of October. This is the month that Rowan has publicly claimed that there was one specific incident that occurred during which she asked me to stop having sex with her, and I did not. To be perfectly clear, this never happened. But just to have some fun, we can go through our text day by day in this month to see which day this horrific incident could have possibly occurred. On October 2nd, she texts me saying, you are perfect. On October 3rd and 4th, we hung out. She asked me if I got home okay, and she says that I am her formal date in her heart. She then says that she hates when anyone comments on her body, even in a positive way, and I tell her that she should eat slop and go for a walk and not worry about it, and that she is beautiful. On October 8th, she continues being sexual, complimenting my arm. She then resends me a meme that says, me if I do not have violent sex very soon. On October 8th, she also says, I miss my handsome husband. Here, I tell her I landed in Texas. She says, I miss sucking on it. She then texts me saying, you got to start putting rape time in your reminders. On October...
Rape time? What the fuck? What the fuck is rape time? I don't like it here.
For 9th, she says that she wants to hang out. I say I arrived. On October 10th, she says, let me know when you get back safe. I always have such a fun time with you. On October 14th, she says she wishes she was waking up to me in the morning, and she then expressed,
if I get like one more rape time thing, I no longer feel bad. Like there was like a crumb of me feeling bad for the woman. If I have to hear one more rape time tweet, I'm like, I don't care. Turkey's already seemingly exonerated from this.
It's a sadness that I'm not moving closer to the city where she's from to live near her. She then states that her life has improved since meeting me because previously she was partying and going out, and now she spends time with me. On October 15th, she says, I started my period. I wish I could come suck on it. And that evening, she says, I would kill myself if I had to talk to any other man but you. I say, that's true. I'm a nice guy. And she says, yeah, I'm the bad guy. On October 17th, we've already read this, but this is once again where she says, do you ever go back and watch our videos? And I say, yeah, I do sometimes actually. And she responds to me that she's thinking about that right now and says, quote, need that big white cock. In the mirror, you dead ass look like the Hulk compared to me. Now, one thing to note here is that at no point does she express that the videos were taken without her consent. Once again, I just want to have that hammered down here. On October 19th, she texts me saying she needs my milk right now. She then says I miss my perfect jacked boyfriend, and that night she sends me nudes. At 10 p.m., she sends me a photo of a guy with a clock in his hand and says I need that dick. On October 21st, I send her a bicep photo. She responds saying you look good, Tom. I can't wait to suck your dick. She says I love you. You're a great boyfriend. She then says you never officially asked me to be your girlfriend, to which I say that we did. On October 23rd, there's proof we hung out that day. She then says text me when you get home safe, and I say I made it. She also texted me saying I love when my bed smells like your musk. On October 24th, she says good night. You're the best boyfriend ever. October 25th, she sends me a photo of herself in a deer outfit and says meow. I miss Tom's big white dick. That night, she says I'm going to send you ass pics tomorrow. On October 26th, we've read this one before, but here she says next time during our epic rape time, you can.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for her. I don't feel bad for her. Leon wants to listen, just because you and Diorio and Shud Logic, fucking I'll throw Xylee in there, just because you motherfuckers are all ass mad because no one can figure out which one of you is sweeping for cock. You're all gonna start yelling at each other for some cock. It's kind of fucking ridiculous. You understand? All this yelling for cock, it's disturbing.
can tie me up. I say, you mean consensual sex? And she follows it up by saying, you know what I mean, Tom, rough sex. Once again, these are really weird messages to be sending to someone that you now claim is sexually abusing you on a weekly basis. Now that evening, the evening of October 26th, you can see that I hang out at Rowan's house and I sleep over. Then there's a text that shows that I'm leaving and mentioned that I took my friend to the hospital. On October 27th, she says that she hopes I'm doing well. She loves me so much. On October 30th, she says that we'll be married in 2 years. October 31st at 12:30 in the morning, she texts me and says, I had a nightmare, you broke up with me. Oh my God. She then says that I should cut a hole in my Batman suit for my dick. On October 31st in the afternoon, she says, oh Tom, I yearn for the big white cock. On November 1st at 1:20 a.m., she says, up? No good night? I love you? Yeah, it's fucking over. I tell her that I'm falling asleep, and she says, you was madly in love with her and not me. I'm gonna myself. I tell her, good night, I'll see you tomorrow, and I then say, do not say anything like that ever again. Now, for a little more context on this specific message and what she's talking about here, during our entire relationship, she was extremely insecure about the fact that before I was with her, I had lived with a girl, and she wanted me to basically show more commitment in the relationship than I was willing to show, as far as like moving physically closer to her. And at a few points, she suggested that we move in together, and I said, it's just too soon. We're not really ready for that. I don't think that makes sense after dating for just a few months to move in together. So that's the context of this. She would constantly bring up shit and compare herself to my ex, or ex-sexual partners in general, but my ex-girlfriend. And I was like, don't say stuff like that. Like, I'm dating you right now. Stop worrying about this. So later on in the night, she texts me saying, mass is needed. I am such a sweet girl and have love in my heart for you. I know this. And this carries into the morning where she says, hi, my sweet love. The next day around noon, she says, sorry for being kind of bitchy. Let me know when you're on your way. I say that I've arrived. We take a photo in our Halloween outfits. And on November 2nd, I say that I made it home. And she says that she hopes that I have a good day. So we've now made it through the entire month of October. And there's no indication of any kind of abuse, any kind of mistreatment, or even really anything negative. But almost every single day, she says something about how she loves me, how I'm perfect, how everything is good. And she keeps sending me sexual stuff the entire time without me even asking. At the risk of belaboring the point, I do want to go through a few more messages just for the hell of it, just so I can confidently show that she was extremely sexual the entire time and never expressed any reservations about the sex we were having. On Wednesday, November 5th, out of nowhere, she texts me saying, I'm trying to make you nut. I just don't respond. On December 12th, she sends me nudes again. Kind of a weird thing to send to someone who apparently has sexual blackmail on you again, is it not? On December 24th, she says that I'm a sweetie pie. She's grateful for me. She wants to make me nut again in her words, and she hopes we're married for a long time. On January 2nd, she sends me a naked photo of herself again, unprompted. And the morning of January 8th, Rowan texts me saying that before she comes to visit me, she needs to know that my dick is working. Less than 36.
I mean, insurance is a good thing. Being able to know before you test drive is a real good thing. I'm in such a state of mind off of this. Like, I'm literally in such a state of mind where I'm just silently observing a motherfucker broadcast how much a woman who in one breath is saying, yeah, this motherfucker's an abuser, he raped me, or he's blackmailing me, he told me if I threaten to speak out he'll expose me, calmly exposing the fact that this bitch just won't dick. Like, I mean, really won't dick. I'm talking about yearn. I mean, this is the type of shit most men yearn for. And it's just so sour at the same time.
6 hours later, I broke up with her. So as you can see, the texts don't lie. Rowan was blatantly the more sexual one in the relationship. I've produced evidence of this nearly every single week, and she didn't produce any because there isn't any. But apart from the idea that I filmed her without her consent, and apart from the idea that I was a sexually abusive partner, she actually made some other claims as well. So another claim she made is that I encouraged her eating disorder.
Yeah, I told him very early on, like, hey, like, I've struggled with eating issues in the past, and I'm kind of still trying to gain some weight and make sure everything's okay. And he would tell me, oh, I love how skinny you are, I like how small you are, like, I love how your body is, like, skinny, and, like, just say all this stuff that was incredibly hard to hear.
This is also a pretty serious claim, and if true, would undoubtedly make me a pretty fucked up guy, but it's just not true. Here, I directly discourage her eating disorder, even giving her advice on gaining weight, and I say starving yourself is very bad for you. In this next screenshot, she says she used to be thick, but she self-nuked. I say you look the same more or less, I guess you lost some weight, but I think both are attractive. In this next one, she says that she feels skinny fat. I say I don't agree, and I say that working out is good. In this next one, she sends me an image that says nothing tastes as good as skinny feels, and I say that's a sickening image. Now, for those who don't know, this is like it's like a pro-anorexia slogan, I guess you would call it. Here in this next screenshot, she asked me if I'd still like her if she gained weight, and I say yes. Here in this next one, I tell her explicitly she should eat more food and drink protein shakes to gain weight, and I also tell her that gaining weight would be healthy for her, as well as saying, I just want you to be healthy. Here in this next one, I tell her that I find her sexy how she is, but that it could be healthy for her to gain 5 to 10 pounds. So this is now 7 instances of me actively discouraging her eating disorder, despite her lying and saying that I was egging it on. Now, one of the other allegations that Rowan has levied towards me is that I'm into age play. She's not alleging that I did it with her, she's alleging that I did it with another girl named Ellie, who I briefly talked to 2 years ago. Now, there's no proof whatsoever that I did anything close to age play, but I did text her about these allegations, and she clearly states that I've never done age play. An ex-girlfriend of mine named Kai, who I dated for 3 years, also publicly posted on Twitter saying that I never abused her and that we never did anything related to age play. So this brings the total counter up to 5 people: Rowan, Katie, Ellie, Kai, and another random girl I banged a year ago named Maddie, who for some reason came out in the midst of all of this to post pictures of herself in my house. And all of these people say that I never was into this fetish with them. The closest thing I've ever engaged in when it comes to age play is that sometimes girls do call me daddy during sex. It's a little embarrassing given that I am me. I accept that it's something people are going to see is a little bit strange. All I can really do at this point is accept that it's something that I've done, and I think that Rowan should accept it about herself too, given that she also called me daddy during sex and over text repeatedly. In the same vein as this accusation, Rowan stated, one more thing to add I thought was odd. I never really expressed any interest in Hello Kitty or that type of e-girl stuff, but I had like one Hello Kitty figure in my car. As a gift, Tom bought me Hello Kitty pajamas and a bunch of Hello Kitty stuff. So Rowan essentially wants you to believe that I'm pushing Hello Kitty onto her as if I have some kind of weird fascination with it. But the truth is that I am a 23-year-old man, and I don't give a fuck about Hello Kitty, okay? The only reason I bought her anything Hello Kitty themed at all, which was once, by the way, was because she frequently expressed interest in it. Here she is sending me a photo with a Hello Kitty figurine next to her printer. Here she is sending me a photo with a hand-drawn and colored Hello Kitty image on her wall. Yeah, she made these herself. Here, in regards to her decorating my room, she says, no Hello Kitty with a frowny face, and I say, correct. And something interesting about these texts is that she shows that she has a poster of the movie Lolita on her wall. I wonder what the movie Lolita could possibly be about. This film is about a middle-aged professor who is sexually attracted to adolescent girls he calls nymphettes. He rents a room in the house of a young widow to get closer to her 14-year-old daughter.
I pieced it together. I think I pieced it. She's embarrassed because she's into all the weird shit. And so to throw the smoke off her, she says that he's into the weird shit. Aw, bitch. Bitch. See, that's the problem. Motherfuckers grow up thinking that the world is gonna shame them, and they need to find some solace in some place that they will feel normal. But the problem is you'll never fucking feel normal.
Forest Hayes Low.
Do we need to listen to any more? Yes. We're listening to the whole thing because we're now we're literally halfway through it. We might as well finish.
Whom he calls Lolita. Obsessed with the girl, he eventually...
I just need time to confirm. There's one thing I just need time to confirm. Did he struggle to nut and jerk off to his own film? Like, I need that. Like, I need that confirmation. And then I'll feel in a semblance of solace on this matter.
Actually gains control over her after he takes her cross-country with him. Rowan even says that I should watch this movie, to which I reply that I feel like it's a movie adult men aren't supposed to see. In this next screenshot, Rowan asks me, if I start dressing like a weird Hello Kitty e-girl, would you still fuck with me? And I replied, no, I don't want you to do that. I find it kind of repulsive. Here, Rowan is texting me upset that she has to take down all of the Hello Kitties from her dorm room. And this next one is probably the strangest reference to Hello Kitty out of all of them. Here, she's sending me a video that says, get you a man that takes you to the Hello Kitty hotel. And under it, she writes, imagine the rape here. And I say, I will...
Oh my God. Imagine the what? Now look, I'm a grown man. I've thought about sexual encounters. I've not one time thought about rape. Like, Chris, what is wrong with your people? Assuming all of the individuals involved are white, what is wrong with your people? Like 50 Shades, shit. Ain't no 50 Shades of Leon. Leon don't want no parts of this.
Will not imagine. Now, with some of the more insane projections and lies out of the way, I'd like to get into some strange details that Rowan also decided to lie about for whatever reason she may have. One thing that a lot of people pointed out that's strange is that Rowan had taken a photo of us matching on Tinder before we met in person.
Yeah, I took a picture of the match because I could kind of tell there was like something weird about this guy. Like, I didn't know if he was famous or whatever. And also, I did that to other people as well on Tinder.
Just like everybody you matched with to like gossip with, like girlfriends?
Yeah, like a couple of them. But yeah, he seemed like kind of weird, so I took pictures of our match.
She's also stated repeatedly that she's not a very online person multiple times throughout her testimony. But the wild thing about this is, Rowan had sent me a message on my YouTube connected Instagram all the way back on February 21st of 2024, 15 months before matching me on Tinder, where she said,
what do you mean, you people? White!
You have to do a video on this crazy guy on Twitter who only has like 3,000 followers, but this man is a menace. I even confronted her about this when we first hung out because I found it very strange that she lied to my face when she first met me and said she didn't know who I was. I said, hey, I looked at our messages on Instagram and saw you DM me over a year ago. Rowan said, oops, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want to tell you, but I watched one of your vids a while ago and thought you were cute, but I thought it would be awkward. I responded, that's okay, I was just surprised. She replied, I know I probably look crazy. I said, I mean a little bit, it's okay. I just wish you told me, that's all. She answered, I didn't want to because I thought it would be weird. I'm sorry. Kind of lied about some stuff. I was like a niche internet micro celebrity on Twitter for a little bit too. I'm chronically online and didn't want to admit it, lol. I've gotten better about it. Once again, this is just another detail that it doesn't even make sense to publicly lie about, but it's just one of those things that makes me question her intentions throughout the entire relationship looking back. Publicly, she's also misrepresented the end of our relationship. In the interview, it stated that our breakup took place in December and that after that she realized how bad it was and she felt the need to contact Katie, who we're gonna get into later. This is blatantly untrue. We broke up on January 10th of this year, 2026, and she began posting about me on January 14th, literally days later. She says the breakup was kind of mutual, an idea that is just bitterly ironic because that's not the case. Immediately after I told Rowan that I wanted to break up with her, she began threatening to post about me online and even began attempting to blackmail me into having sex with her again.
I don't know what you want me to say to you. I just want to move on from our relationship and have you go be in your corner. You can meet other guys and it'll be fine. I'll go meet other girls. We'll break up.
No, you won't, because I'm gonna make it hard for you to ever be in a relationship.
Wait a minute.
Katie, who we're going to get into later. This is blatantly untrue. We broke up on January 10th of this year, 2026, and she began posting about me on January 14th, literally days later. She says the breakup was kind of mutual, an idea that is just bitterly ironic because that's not the case. Immediately after I told Rowan that I wanted to break up with her, she began threatening to post about me online, and even began attempting to blackmail me into having sex with her again. I don't know what you want me to say to you. I just want to move on from our relationship and have you go be in your corner. You can meet other guys and it'll be fine. I'll go meet other girls. We'll just we'll break up.
No, you won't, because I'm going to make it hard for you to ever be in a relationship.
Well, there's chronically no way to feel bad for the woman. That woman is attempting to blackmail or wording her stance is like she is going to blackmail this man if she don't get what she want. Well, what is this? What is this? Why am I being sent this? The fuck is this?
October 13th. Rowan
Guys,
says,
I'm sorry. I'm distracted. I need one moment to order food. I'm just totally distracted, and then we'll go right back. 1 minute.
What are you distracted by, random guy? I don't know what he's distracted by. He just said he's distracted and sat in silence. Oh, okay. As this was a waste of my fucking time.
Why?
Because you don't deserve one.
Why?
Because you're a piece of shit.
Why?
Because our whole relationship, you act like everything is all about you the whole time.
Okay.
You don't give a fuck. You're just an awful guy, and I'm so sorry that your mom raised you. She seemed like a nice lady, but clearly she did something very wrong.
Okay, Rowan, I just want to move on and have my life, and you'll move on and have your life. And we can be in our own corners. We don't have to do damage to each other. We don't have to cause each other any more anguish, okay?
I just want to see you again, though. Do you think we'll ever be able to see each other?
After the way these conversations have gone today, I really don't think so.
Why?
Because you're, threatening to blackmail me.
I'm not. Well, if you don't come see me, then I will.
I stated blatantly that I did not want
to have
sex with her. I didn't want to be with her anymore. I just wanted out of the relationship. This is something she was completely unwilling to accept, and that's why after I stopped talking to her, she proceeded to call me over 30 times and texted me 80 times with no response. She is publicly claiming to be a victim of sexual abuse while begging me to fuck her again.
You've done all this weird shit. I don't like it. You're so weird. You treat me badly, especially during sex. And over the phone, I just listed everything that he had done wrong, and he was like, well, you can leave me if you want. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave you. That's basically what happened.
But there was no specific did you guys talk at all between breaking up and then?
Tom and I?
Yeah.
I don't believe so, because I blocked him.
Even this detail is also so insane. While it is true that once she started to lose her mind, I did stop talking to her, she continued speaking at me, alternating between begging me to forgive her for breaking up with her, saying she wanted to have sex with me again, and sending me psychotic text messages filled with lies that she came up with once I dumped her. Now, with Rowan dealt with, the next person I'd like to address is Clorox Katie. Katie's a girl I had a brief sexual relationship with 2 years ago, and she began posting about me on the same day as Rowan. Now, back when we were hanging out, she flew all the way from California to Maine to hang out with me twice. In the interview, she describes her time with me as the worst experience of her life.
And then you fly back, and how did that go? How long did you
Horrible. That was the worst experience of my life, I think.
And she also took to the forum to make some posts about me. Yes, Tom is extremely harsh during sex. I've been down the kink roads in my life, and how he acts is actually just evil and almost sadistic. Not even kinked up, just actually a Patrick Bateman-type gooner. When asked how things between us ended, here's what she had to say. I just truly thought he was a cringe fag who definitely was going to beat me later if I stayed around. We only had a 2-month fling, but even my insane ass was scared of how he acted, and he was also just stupid. I hated conversation with him. He was just extremely weird to me and also evil as fuck during sex. Naturally, people asked her why she hadn't reported me to the police, and her response was, I thought about the police and looked into it, but again, it being across my own state lines and in Maine, it would have had to been filed there, and I lived on the opposite side of the country, so it just didn't seem feasible. These claims are once again so absurd to me that the best way to dispel them is to just look through our messages together. In these 2 DMs, you see that Katie comes to visit me for the first time on January 20th and leaves on January 23rd. She comes to visit me, she says she's excited, she then goes home, and after leaving my house the first time, she immediately texted me saying, I had so much fun, Tom, you can kidnap me whenever. I feel so alone in my bed. She then says that she
crazy white. The lesson here, seemingly, is crazy white women will fuck your day up.
She has to come back. Now, days after coming the first time, she sends me nudes. Once again,
see a crazy black woman, you're just gonna have to fight, like right there. And if you win, you fuck consensually. If you lose, well...
And this is kind of a weird thing to send to somebody that you're claiming is recording sex with you without your consent. Why would you send this person nudes? She then sends me nudes a second time, says she needs it, says so starved, so deprived, and she says that she misses me so much. I say, let's hang out in March. She says I'm down, but waiting until March will be so hard. On February 1st, Katie says that she misses me. On February 2nd, she slides up on my story and says she is counting down the days until she can see me again. She then says that she needs to see me ASAP, and she misses all the things about me. On February 4th, she says she wishes that she woke up cuddling me. On February 8th, she says she wants to have sex with me again. Once again, this is after the first time we hung out. February 18th, she says she's going to swallow me, and she then sends me naked photos of herself willingly. Keep in mind, once again, she's accusing me of recording sex with her without her consent, and then she keeps sending me naked photos of herself. She even sent me a video, by the way. She says, I need you right meow. I need you ASAP. February 22nd and February 24th, we have I miss you and are you home yet? February 28th, she slides up on my story and says, I'm gonna suck you so good. She then says, I need to see you now more than ever. Lots of hugs and hot sex. On March 2nd, she says, I like you lots, and I reciprocate. She says she can't wait to see me again. She then says that she's excited to see me that coming Saturday. In the next screenshot, I say, your pussy's gonna be so sore. And Katie responds with, good thing we had to wait a while, because then I can take a beating. She then says, I'm ready for you to throw me around. Now, when we were discussing how many days she would want to stay, she says, as long as you want, and that we'll have so much sex and party so hard, and she then once again expresses how excited she is. On March 7th, she sends me a barrage of unsolicited sexual photos, including her with BDSM leather on her butt. On March 8th, she says all she can think about is me, and she can't wait for my dick to be down her throat. And on March 10th at 7 in the morning, which is 4 a.m. her time, she says that she is so excited to see me that she cannot sleep. Now, with the Instagram messages out of the way, we can move on to the text messages. So on March 10th, this is the second visit, right? Prior to getting there, she says that she is starving for me. Now, March 15th, this is when she leaves, she says I still have her toothbrush, but that I have to let her come back. Now, keep in mind, Katie, in her own words, said that this second time visiting me was the worst experience of her entire life.
How long did you
Horrible. That was the worst experience of my life, I think.
She basically describes being physically abused in the interview. She even says that while we were having sex, she would ask me to stop doing something, and I wouldn't. But that did not happen. You may also recall her stating that she ended things with me because I was such an insufferable person to be around. She claims that after the second trip, she began to realize she was a victim.
Yeah, and that's kind of like when things really started piecing together to me that I was like, wait, I think I am a victim right now. Like
I think these bitches are just nuts. Chris, I think these bitches is just nuts. You hang around nutty bitches, Chris. This is all your fucking fault. This is Chris's fault.
Things not right here.
In her words, this is why she stopped talking to me. She says that she was scared of me. She said she was scared that I would beat her. Well, on March 20th, which is after the second visit, she texts me saying, Tom, I really like spending time with you, but I'm kind of worried about if you actually like me or just using me. Lol. I'm just BPDing, and so I'm tweaking and need reassurance. Are you just having fun with me or do we have something? To which I respond, well, I like you and I think you're cool and perhaps we even have something. However, I would make a bad boyfriend, so I don't really want to date anyone officially, I guess. Yeah. I was abundantly clear with my intentions with her. I did not want anything serious at that time. But apparently, this is the period she began to realize the true extent of my abuse, which is probably why after we had already hung out the second time, Katie tries to arrange a third meeting with me, saying she wishes that she was in Ohio, where I was at the time, and I did not reciprocate. After this proposition,
Chris still sweeping? Yeah. What the fuck is on this? What the fuck? What the fuck? Ew. All these pictures of white people.
Slid up on my Instagram story 12 times over the next 10 months, and I did not...
This is what happens when Chris doesn't stream. Right. Right. All of this is Chris's fault. Chris hasn't streamed, and now you got motherfuckers apparently fucking till it hurts. This is all Chris. You know what? That's the lesson of the street. Chris don't stream. His fucking friends fuck anything.
I slide up on her story once, not a single time. So ask yourself,
Chris
did these
is the
texts sound like a girl
last
texting a
line
guy
of
that she finds
defense.
evil and sadistic, a guy that she was even debating going to the police about? Because to me, it seems crystal clear that she enjoyed our time together and even wanted to hang out a third time. You gotta keep in mind here, she flew across the entire North American continent twice, from California to Maine to see me. After the second time, she wanted me to be her boyfriend. I didn't want to, and she then repeatedly made efforts to contact me and hang out with me again. Now, to close off the video, I think I'd like to share some interesting texts that Rowan sent me about her dear friend Katie, as they're both accusing me of whatever it is they're even trying to say at this point. After she saw that I was following Katie on Instagram, she messaged me on December 8th saying, did you know Clorox Katie tried to fuck Jet Neptune? Those girls, too, make themselves easy targets with the hair and piercings.
Calling them bitches just hate each other. Oh, that's even better.
Because they have sexual trauma. She then says, they complain about sexual assault a lot because they will fuck anything that breathes. 1 month and 2 days later, I broke up with Rowan. And in the middle of her unhinged tirade about me, she told me that she would be messaging as many girls I had been with as possible to try and find whatever dirt she could so that she could run to the internet about it. Now, I've seen a lot of people say things to the effect of, Tom's a hypocrite. He gooned. And you're right, I did goon, okay? I did not stop gooning. So maybe in the end, the hats are more relevant than ever. Anyway, that's about it. I've said everything I need to. Goodbye.
Charlotte's Web. We could watch Charlotte's Web. No. I feel dirty. I feel like watching this made me feel less human. Because this is just nasty. All of it, nasty. White people fucking each other, nasty. That's the real takeaway here. White people having sex, nasty. Chris sweeping, that's common. And this motherfucker had every receipt possible to make sure that he looks good. And these bitches lied. Hey, these bitches lied. You know why they lied? You know why they lied? Because they was dickmatized. That's why. You know why they lied? It's because the sensation of one man's dick was just too much for them. The sensation of one man's dick apparently just too much for him. It might be the year of the BWC, but we will all live a life under the immense pressure and fear of the BBC. One of the girls is threatening. No, they're not. Please. Let's be fucking for real. Can we be fucking for real? She posted on Kill. Oh my god. This can't. Listen, your plan to make him look bad failed. You don't have to kill him. You don't have to kill him. Okay? Jeez. Show it. I don't know where that shit would be. I don't know where that shit would be. I would be. There's a lot of shit that I would be. But imagine you fucking. Nick showed it on his stream. Well, do I have to find that? Fuck it. Let's find that.
Drama before.
Let's see if we could find that. Wouldn't that be an interesting find? No, that's the video. No, that's the beginning. Who is this? Later in the afternoon, he's done with the video. Later in the afternoon. Bitch, it's 10 o'clock at night. I'm really enjoying my 5 6 and I go posting about my. Yeah, I don't know. What if he can? I'm trying to save a woman by telling Cuba. When you're doing it, like Tom, like never playing. Where? Who? One of the girls is also trying to get Kiwi Farms to Doc Nicholas deal. For what? For fucking what? Who's the one trying to kill him, though? I want to read that one. Sigurd. Oh, God. Oh, God. What a username. Sigurd. Keep going. Oh, God. I would blew some shit. Like I said, I wanted to give it to him. I liked it. Should have been more like 100 about that, but obviously I didn't lie about Brandon doing whippets. Who I want the murder. I feel sick after watching that. I don't know what to believe in. Why I thought I was doing the right thing by coming out and saying something. No. Oh, don't tell me it was on Reddit. Somebody threatened to kill somebody, because that's common. Damn it, he's on this fucking Tectone shit. Where's the murder? There's a danger to Brandon's family. I don't know who Brandon is. Tatum? No. And I wasn't bleeding because of my period. You know damn well I told you I liked it because I gave in to you hitting me in the fucking face. Okay. Nah, keep going. Reddit isn't a nice place. I don't think any of these forums are nice places. Did you know there's a porn forum? Chris, you're blowing it out of proportion. Where is it? Is it this? No. I can't even read that. It's incomprehensible. And there's a fucking arcade machine. I can't fucking find it. Fuck you. Chris, fuck you. Usually you screenshot shit. I have one other place where I could check to see. Says Unreal will be released tomorrow. Oh, well, that's grand. I don't care, but that's grand. Bill and Hillary Clinton agreed to testify in-house over the Epstein. Oh, okay. Okay. I can't find anything. Oh, that woman who beat her dog got arrested, and that's her mugshot. That's the face. That's the face of somebody who's just like, yeah, I did it. Fuck it. Yeah, whatever. And you know, it's fucking ridiculous. Nope, can't find it. I can't find it. I can't fucking find it. Well, 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 well. I think that's it. I think I'm done. I think I did good. Well, 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 well. Time to sleep? Oh no, time to go play Arc Raiders. I'm going to play Arc Raiders. I'm going to play Arc Raiders. And I'm going to enjoy my time playing Arc Raiders. We'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. Well, get out. Get out. Leave. Scram. Move along. Fuck off my yard. Leave. Get out.